All right, y'all, we are live for Game 2, Panthers versus Golden Knights. Vegas is up with the 1-0 series lead. We'll see if the Florida Panthers have some magic, if they can equalize this series headed back to sunrise. But it's going to be a humongous game, and we're going to see everything that goes about it. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell if you guys are coming in for the first time after the live stream, and say hello if you guys are dropping by now. It's going to be a wonderful game. Game one was already stellar. We saw both teams just so tight for so long in that game. That Aiden Hill, miraculous Braden Holtby like save, just insane stuff. This game two is set up for a lot more. So hit that like button if you guys are dropping by, say hello. Let's get this game and let's get this stream started, shall we? We got Riker coming in first. What's going on, buddy? Bias Sports Fan, welcome to the stream. Two Kings already in the stream. Love to see that. Get some hype in the chat down below. Get some Go Panthers. Get some Go Golden Knights in the chat. We have game two up ahead of us, and I am just so excited. I can't lie. Like this series has already been elite. But it's just gonna keep getting better. I mean, this game too, we've seen the Panthers keeping these series so well. And I mean, even though I predicted originally the Golden Knights to win the first two games, I don't know. I feel like there's still a very solid chance, if not better, that Florida is able to equalize this series. They've just been so good at coming back in that way. T-Money, what's going on? Won't be able to watch because I'm at work. Unfortunate, T-Money. Thank you for dropping in, though, man. Appreciate it. Adam, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, Adam. Good to see you tonight. And Ali, welcome as well. Good to see you, Goat. Say hello, y'all. Let's get this stream going. We got about 30 minutes or so until the game starts. But it's going to be a blast. Game two of the Stanley finalists here. And it's about to go down, y'all. Juan Jose, what's going on? King Big Day here in the city where the sun rises. Juan Jose, good luck tonight, man. Good luck to the Panthers. Absolute king stuff, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, JJ. I love you, though. Good to see you tonight. Dabrowski, what's going on? Except for game two, go Cats go. Nice. We're gonna see what the Panthers have in store. I mean, I think we'll see a much more consistent game out of them tonight. I mean, game one was still, I thought, pretty solid from them, especially at the start, but I feel like they kind of let it trail on a little bit more and kind of had Vegas coming back in little different ways. And by the end, I would say Vegas definitely had the advantage, obviously not just in the score, but just in general. But for Florida, I think that second period was also a huge one. I mean, they were outplayed for a lot of it, but they got that tying goal. But that third period, obviously, they let it go a little bit past them. But for a lot of that game, it was still neck and neck. And I think for Florida, trying to keeping that going, if they can get a little bit of a better performance in that second, then we'll see. The sky's still the limit for Florida, but we'll see if their magic runs out. We got Lucas coming in. What's going on, brother? And Salty Wings Nats fan, welcome to the stream. King, good to have you tonight. Always love the goated draft questions. Those are like my favorite thing. And it's sad, but it's the way it is. Riker, grab a draft question. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I got my Kako shirt on, ready for this one. Who's being overrated in the upcoming draft, in your opinion? Oof. A lot of different guys. For me, at least, I would say the biggest one is probably Cam Allen. He's a player that might go in the top 2 rounds. Don't, if I were you. I would not at all. Just because I don't feel like there's much potential with him at all, and I haven't heard the best things either. So I'm a Guelph Storm fan. I love me some Guelph Storm, but I just don't like Cam Allen really whatsoever. Kind of reminds me of almost like an Aiden Rutschik type of draft pick, but I would say a little bit on the lower scale. Did drop a like. Recipe, my third favorite team, the Dallas Stars. They'll be back. T-Money, we'll see, man. I hope you're right. I really do. If they're not back, I will be a very sad boy. A very sad boy. We already got 30 in the chat, though. Let us know down below for game 2. Already Vegas with the 1-0 series lead with a 4-2 win last night. But I want to know in the chat down below, who do you guys see winning game 2? I want to see a 1 in the chat for Florida coming back, and I want to see a 2 in the chat for Vegas. Who wins tonight? Let us know your thoughts down below. As for the community tab, I put up a poll about 42 minutes ago on who will win game 2. 977 votes on that. Florida is winning 70% right now. So a lot of you guys thinking that Florida is going to come back, but let us know what you guys are thinking. So again, 1 for Florida, 2 for Vegas. Who do you think gets this game 2 tonight? Vegas, you, Florida. Wow. Okay. Wait, so Ali, you're cheering for the Panthers then? You're cheering for the Panthers. Florida wins this series in 6. Okay, I see you, Adam. I see you. Honestly, like I said in the Bleacher Report live stream we did a few days ago, like this whole series to me is almost impossible to predict. It's just crazy close. Like even in that game 1 where Vegas was starting to get it done by the end. I mean, for most of that game, Florida was right there. They were right in it. Even when they were getting outplayed, it was still 2-2 after that second because of that Anthony Duclair strike. I mean, the Panthers are a team that is so good at finishing on their chances, so good at making the most of any little thing the other team gives them. And unfortunately, not enough, as that Aiden Hill save was incredible, but that was almost the exception to the rule of what Florida's been able to do this year. And we'll see if they got some more magic in them. Bratt plus Blackwood for DeBrincat and a 4th-round pick. Who says no? I don't know why Ottawa would want Blackwood. That's tough. That's tough because I feel like a DeBrincat brought type of exchange actually would be pretty interesting. Because I feel like DeBrincat would just be awesome in New Jersey, like just absolutely awesome. I don't know. Let us know in the chat. Who do you think says no to that deal? Ottawa or New Jersey? I feel like I would take that if I'm New Jersey. I love DeBrincat in so many ways. Obviously, Broad is awesome as well. I don't know. I feel that's an interesting proposal, though, Govich. Obviously, both RFAs. Both are guys that, I mean, with DeBrincat as well, we've heard the rumors that he might not sign there and he might get traded. We'll see if the contract even gets done in the first place, so it's going to be wild. Duke, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Duke. Good to have you tonight. Jasmine, hi. I just looked at the games and just saw that Game 3 is on my birthday, June 8th, and hope to see you in the next stream. We will be there, Jasmine. Happy early birthday. We'll be able to wish you a happy birthday on that one. Gonna be honest, crowd, I can't root for Vegas after they backstab Flower. I mean, I don't know, though, Leif. Like, I feel like the Fleury thing kind of gets a little bit blown out of proportion. I mean, like, because I'm pretty sure it was confirmed that he didn't learn from about the trade from social media. It was just like he learned from that. His agent learned from it from social media, as I'm pretty sure what happened. But even so, like Fleury was probably on his way out anyways, and I don't know. Like I feel like he was already on his way out, and even though he won the Vezina Trophy, I feel like it was still a smart decision for Vegas. I mean, obviously they're in the Stanley Cup final. I don't think they would be if they still had Fleury as their number one true guy, especially with that cap hit. But it is interesting. Thoughts on Eichel's defense? I mean, Eichel has just been balling out there, Salty Wings and SFan. I mean, he was great last year for both Vegas and Buffalo. I mean, he started off great, or was it last? No, it was the year before that with Buffalo. When he played those like 21 games, he was exceptional defensively. Just wasn't scoring as many points as people wanted. And then, of course, got traded to Vegas. I thought it was a little bit worse defensively last year and also offensively. Then this year, he just cranked it back to 10. And, I mean, he's just been one of the most underrated all-around guys this year. LC Waddle, what's going on? Sam says, honestly, 10-9 Florida. Okay, I see you. Johnny, of course you remember you, man. Welcome back. Good luck to the Knights tonight. Ottawa says no. Interesting. DeBrincat on Jack Hughes' wing makes me happy. I would agree. It will make DeBrincat very happy. Because he'd probably get paid playing on Jack Hughes' wing. I'm calling it DeBrincat traded for a first-round pick, and Ottawa takes a goalie because Sens. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you kind of have to get a goalie if you're Ottawa. I mean, it's just they're in a really weird situation there. Do you really rely on Zugard? You know, like it's just kind of all over the place, their situation. I mean, there was of course the rumors of Connor Hellebuck potentially, so we'll see. Jackie, hi Rev, happy to see that you're doing a live reaction game stream for tonight's game. Yes, we are, Jackie. We are here tonight. Good to see you guys. Let us know down below as well. Who do you guys see being the MVP for Game 2? We saw in Game 1 just so many different crazy plays, but I thought Aiden Hill was definitely the MVP for Vegas in that way. I mean, that Braden Holtby save just changed the entire game, if not the series. So Hill was the MVP for Game 1. I think I'm still gonna predict Vegas to win this game too, y'all. And I'm gonna say a humongous game here for You know what? I think Riley Smith is going to have a fantastic game tonight. But I could see Tkachuk being the MVP and the Panthers still losing. But I think Tkachuk's definitely going to have a point. Like, I don't think he's gone 2 straight games without a point in these playoffs. So he's always been right there after a maybe unfortunate game. So he's going to be there. He's going to be on the board. It's just a matter of how effective will it be. Do you think Ottawa could have had Gustafsson but traded him for enter Cam Talbot? I mean, here's the thing. Would Gustafsson have done that in Ottawa? I'm not sure. Minnesota's defense is worlds better. That's the thing. That's kind of the give and go. Is that, yeah, Gustafsson is great now, but I mean, Ottawa was in a weird situation. But yeah, the Cam Talbot trade is just still awful, though. Still horrible. Austin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, brother. My opinion, Carl Berenson is being overrated. Elite Prospects has him as a top prospect, and yeah, I mean, I don't really see him as the top goalie by any means. Probably like more like 5 for me if I had to rank goalies in this class at least. Florida bounces back in a close one. I say 4-3 Matthew Tkachuk OT winner, and the let's get the heck out of here, Stanley. I mean, it would be on par for what Matty Tkachuk has done these playoffs. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, T-Buddy. It's been exactly what he's done the entire time. So I would not be surprised, y'all. I would not be surprised if Tkachuk's out there balling. Samu, welcome to the stream. It has been a long time. Welcome. Also, Edit Marker 5000, welcome, y'all. Let us get a poll going as well. I want to know. Also, is that Patrick? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's not a concert, by the way. It's a recording of DVDs. Welcome to the stream, Patrick. We love you, buddy. Welcome, my king. All right. Who wins? Or who are you cheering for? I want to know, y'all. We got Florida as the first, and then Vegas as the second column. Let us know who you guys are cheering for in this series. Who you guys cheering for in this game? Florida or Vegas? Get some go out Knights go. Get some go Panthers in the chat. Let's get this stream going. 65 people already in here. Great to see you guys come by. Hit that like button if you guys are just dropping by. Say hello. We're going to get this party started very quickly here, and it's going to be an amazing game too. Well, you'll want to be here for it because the game 1 stream, even though we started a little bit late, was just amazing. Like, it was just so much fun. So we're going to be here tonight and rocking. Jabrika for 25th overall, Bolduc and Bennington. If I'm Ottawa, I wouldn't, but I could see where they might want to do that. I just think Bennington might be cooked. I just think Bennington might be a little bit cooked. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh, favorite guitarist? The problem is I don't know a lot of guys by name, so I don't know what to say. Hey, Dabrowski, you go with the $2 dono. Do you think Devils will be in the Stanley Cup next year? Let's go Devils. I think it really all depends on goaltending, honestly. Will you see Vanacek get up to that next level? Will they trade for somebody else? But then that's the thing too, is like Aiden Hill's in the Stanley Cup final this year, you know? So it's like, I feel like goaltending, especially recently, is hard to look at on paper and say, okay, if you don't have so-and-so guy, you're not going to be able to perform. But again, it does, I think, still depend on goaltending a lot. But I mean, I think for the Devils, in terms of the rest of the roster, I mean, I think they could definitely take that type of next step. But thank you, Dabrowski. Appreciate it a lot. Can we get some hype from the chat for him? $2 dono. Appreciate it so much. First dono of the stream. Love to see that. But I think it's a really good question. I mean, I would like for the Devils to be there next year. And take that next step. I think there's the chance for it. But I also think they might want to improve a little bit of that depth, maybe on the forward group. Maybe improve some of that depth as well in the defense. There might be a couple of moves I think they have to make, but I think they could maybe get there. I don't know. It's Schmid's position. You never really know if goaltending, right? But again, like, is that a guy that'll get you just like a final now? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think it would be interesting if he had a good year though next year, and he maybe got a lot more starts. Favorite movie of all time, mate? Duke. Favorite movie is How to Train Your Dragon 1. I would say for me the best will always be Incredibles 1. Just goated stuff. Goated stuff. Just the best. And if you disagree, then sorry. Animation is king. So. Does Malatesta have NHL upside? I would say a little bit. I think his work ethic is outstanding. He's the type of player that player that will kind of maybe not will his way to the NHL, because that's a little bit strong of a phrase for him. But I think that's the type of player that will find a way to get an NHL roster spot. It's just, of course, you have the QMJHL effect. You never know. It's a lot harder of a league to translate from, but I feel like Malatesta has a lot of good qualities to be able to do that. It's just a matter of how high he gets. I would say maybe a solid third liner is what I would probably predict for him in Columbus. Who do you think is gonna win? I got Vegas tonight edit marker, but then again, like I'm kind of on both sides, because I could absolutely see Florida responding in a huge way tonight. So we'll see what happens. We got 82 people in the chat though, and once we get 50 likes, I will be making my official score prediction. So hit that like button if you guys haven't already. Say hello. Let's keep the stream going. We got about 10 minutes to go, maybe 15 minutes to go until this game starts up, and it's gonna be intense. You guys are gonna want to be here for it. Hill or Bob? I think honestly Hill's gonna have another good game tonight, but I feel like it might be a little bit more higher scoring at the start at least. Oh, Rich, are you leaving us for a little bit? We are sad to see you go, but hopefully we'll see you in a bit, Rich. Appreciate it. Do you think Kraken versus Devils in the Stanley Cup final is possible by 2025? I don't know. It depends. Seattle's in a weird spot, I feel like, but they're still pretty young. Even if they got a couple of older guys like Jaden Schwartz, maybe. I don't know. I feel like Seattle, it's hard to predict teams that I think are a lot of their structure and success is based on the coaching style they have. But I think they're in a unique position where they got a lot of cap space this offseason. We'll see what they do with it. Thoughts on Gaucher? I mean, Gaucher has played a lot better since he was drafted. I don't think he's as bad of a pick as he was back then for me. But I mean, he's got a fine shot. I think he's got upside as probably like just a decent third line center, maybe. And I mean, that's not horrible for the position they got him at. Just not who I would have drafted personally. Ottawa will get Hellebuck. Let us know in the chat down below, everyone. Kalen says Ottawa. Let us know, who do you guys think gets Connor Hellebuck this offseason? Could it be New Jersey, Ottawa, Buffalo, Toronto, Pittsburgh? I mean, there's so many different options for Hellebuck. It's actually insane. It's actually insane to think about. Would you agree the Devils have the longest championship window right now? Like the Devils compete. I don't really know who else would beat them. Honestly, like the only thing I really see being a problem is who will be playing. I don't even know. Like, I mean, you look at just the way they're constructed, and even their defense is especially young. Marino and Siegenthaler are both 26, respectively. But that might be the only thing that kind of like holds them back a little bit. Is maybe just, I don't know. Is Marino and Siegenthaler enough? We'll see. Just pure defensively. I mean. But yeah, I mean, Plot's the only like really key guy over 30 right now, and that's incredible. Like really over 27, honestly, on that forward group. So we'll see. Jacob with a 550. Holy! Thank you for the dono, Jacob. Appreciate you, King. Wow. Jacob coming in with the big dono tonight. Love to see that. Question 1. When was the last time we had two teams in the Western Conference Final play for their first cup, excluding this year? Ooh, that is going to be a tough one. Oh, wait. Okay, first guess. All right, first guess is going to be Washington, Vegas. First guess is Washington, Vegas back in 2018. Blues, Boston, 2020 Stars, Lightning. Yeah, it was Washington, Vegas, right? It was Washington, Vegas. I'm almost 100% sure. Almost 100% sure. It's got to be that, though. Yeah, I'm saying Washington, Vegas for that. We'll see what actually ends up happening, but it's got to be 2018 should account. I mean, it's technically true, though. It's technically true. So 2018 Washington Vegas is my prediction. Severson was considered a vet in the locker room and is only 28. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I mean, it's true though, and it's unfortunate that he obviously won't have like any chance of staying, but it was kind of a casualty that all teams really go through, so not really that surprising to me. We got 70 in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Hit that like button if you're just dropping by. Get some Go Knights Go. Get some Go Panthers in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for right now when we look at the poll. And Jacob with a 220. Washington, Vegas 2018. The next was 2007 Anaheim, Ottawa. Okay, that does make sense. That does make sense. And then Rob with a 24-month membership, 2 years. Man, time flies. Great to be here. Can we get some huge love to these two kings and Jacob and Rob? Oh my. Oh my. Thank you both so much for all the love. Jacob and Rob, both absolute OGs in this channel, and both have been just so supportive. We love you here. Thank you so much, you two kings. And let's get some love for them in the chat, shall we? Let's get some love in the chat for them as for some respect for their time over the years, shall we? 2 years as a member, man. 2 years as a member, Rob. Killing it. Absolutely destroying things. My guess is 1991 Penguins versus Stars. Pretty good guess, Austin. Do you think Carolina could trade back and take Lardis since they need finishers? Lardis would be fun on Carolina. Lardis would be really fun at Carolina. I can't even lie. I don't know what Carolina is thinking. They're always interesting. I usually tend to agree with their scouting though. Lardis would be a fun pick. Alex, I'm a Devils fan, but I feel like Buffalo will. Yeah, Buffalo. I feel like for Hellebuyck at least has a pretty good chance, just with the prospect pool they have. Devils should get Ross Holm for the third line. Fits perfectly on the team. We need a good Jersey boy. Yeah, if he signs pretty cheap, I mean, I don't feel like there's any reason not to go after him. I mean, he's the type of guy I think they need a lot more of. Just in terms of the physicality and the way he's able to take face-offs and just everything he does. But he's the type of, and yeah, the New Jersey connection, that's also pretty special. I feel like Colton would be a really fun addition by the Devils. And it's the type of addition that like won't blow anybody's mind, but it's the type of addition that can win them a Stanley Cup, you know? Like, I don't think for the Devils, unless they're going for the DeBrincat and Brat exchange like you were talking about, I don't think they really need any big moves on top of this. I just build around the core they have already and the youth they have already, and you'll be fine. And if Holtz pops too, like, you're golden. You're A-okay. We got about, I think about 10 minutes or so to go until this game starts. We'll see when it actually does get going. I hope it gets going pretty soon here, but let us know down below again what you guys are predicting for the final score. Who do you guys think is going to win in game 2? Will it be the Panthers? Will it be the Golden Knights? Let us know. What are your score predictions? What are your score predictions? What will the score be? Who will end up winning this game 2? Will Florida equalize the series score just like they have a ton of times before? Or will the Vegas Golden Knights get off to a commanding 2-0 series lead? Let us know down below, y'all. I have a question. When was the last time since 1967 the Leafs won the Cup? Extremely hard question. This year actually, because they're definitely the Stanley Cup contenders that we all know and love. You'd love to come here according to an interview with Ross Colton. Nice, that's fun. Cutter out. Wait, Adrian, are you good? Hellebuyck and Vasilevsky tandem. Let's ride, boys. Ross Colton to Ottawa, though. Riker, don't do this. Don't do this. Also from Elliotte Friedman, new news coming out, y'all. New news coming out from Elliotte Friedman. Some pretty big stuff here regarding this game 2 lineup, and also for just Florida's chances in general in this game. This one's interesting. So according to Elliotte Friedman, with Gudas hurting, Florida goes 11-7. Fitzgerald in for Dalpe. That's wild. Like the fact that we're gonna see Gudas out and the lumberjack vibes out of the lineup, that is just sad. Can we get some F's in the chat for Gudas? He's my boy, Radko Gudas. Why does he have to leave? Why does he have to leave? But no, man, no Radko Gudas. The world is just mourning his loss, and that's just sad that we'll see no Radko Gudas. We deserve Radko Gudas in the Stanley Cup final, man. He's too good. He is too good. The Slurpee lineup. So for your score prediction, Riker got 2-1 Knights. Sally, I'm going to say 4-3 Panthers from Johnny. 4-3 OT win for Florida. 4-3 for Rob. I'm noticing a little bit of a trend here. Just a slight trend. 4-2 Panthers from Austin. 4-3 Florida. It better be that Vegas forces overtime. Should Vancouver trade their pick for cap relief? Trade their pick for cap relief? Do you mean like trade their pick with somebody else for cap relief? Like a Tyler Myers or a Connor Garland? If it takes that, Chad, you don't do it. Like Florida's just screwed if they do, screwed if they don't. It's insane the Devils have $35 million of cap space and our two crucial players are already locked down for a combined 15 mil. Oh yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts. I mean, the Devils have so much room to do so much. That's why I feel like they should go for another goaltender. Like go for a Connor Hellebuck. Go for somebody crazy. Like what's the reason not to? Especially since Connor Hellebuck especially only has 1 year left. Like that would be the perfect addition for New Jersey. And they could probably sign him afterwards if they really needed to. So they're in a unique spot where they can add so much depth. And I think they should. I mean, with how good their prospect pool too is, like I want to be against trading a couple of guys if it really improves their chances now. Now you don't want to go full New York Rangers and go completely in the now, but I feel like the Devils are in a spot where they can afford to do that. I mean, the Rangers went full win now during the rebuild before most of their guys had even developed or even come to the lineup. For the Devils, they're already developed, they're already in the lineup, they're already the stars. So I feel like you can build around them pretty well. We got 100 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's keep this stream going. We got a few more minutes to go until game 2 starts. So hit that like button if you're enjoying the hype so far. And let us know down below, again, your game 2 predictions. You know what? I'm just going to come out and say it. We're seeing overtime tonight, y'all. We're seeing overtime tonight. Dominic with the 279 with the Go Panthers. Thank you for the first super chat, Dominic. Appreciate it. Let's get some love. By the way, very cute dog in your profile picture, I must say. I just gotta say how it is, all right? Very cute dog in the profile picture. Thank you, Dominic, for the 279. So gracious. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you for the love. And let's get some big shout outs to him. Love to see that. Okay, a few more minutes to go. I'm getting nervous, y'all. I am getting nervous. Game 2 is almost here. That's in a Carter Hart trade. I feel like for the Flyers, they're in a really tough spot because he is still super young. But also, Carter Hart is still super young. But it's just, I feel like for Philadelphia, you just go full tear down. You completely invest in the scouting department, and they're never going to do that because they're the Philadelphia Flyers. But you know. I'm giving them the answers. I'm just giving them the answers, and if they don't want to listen, then they don't want to listen. So it is what it is. Can we get a Let's Go Cats chant going? Get some Go Cats in the chat if you guys want to get it going for the Panthers. Get some good luck for the team you're cheering for tonight. We got, right now, 62% of you guys cheering for Florida in the poll. Vote in that if you guys haven't already. Right now, between Florida and Vegas, who are you guys going for? Get some Go Cats, get some Go Knights in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for and get some good luck for them, because this game 2 is huge. This game 2 is monstrously big. Grab my brother, how are you? I'm doing fantastic, Dominic. I hope you're doing great too, my king. Also, Kyle, welcome. Oh, wow. Ooh, coming in with a 5. 4-3 Florida OT. Carlson, Stevenson, and Stoner Vegas. Barkov, Cousins, and Matty 2 times. All right. So the overwhelming consensus right now, is that Florida's going to win 4-3, potentially in overtime. A lot of you guys are saying even overtime in that 4-3 prediction. But Will coming here with another dono. Thank you so much, you king. Love to see you, Will. And I mean, it could make sense to me. I think we'll see a little bit more even scoring in this game. But I still think Vegas is going to win this one 4-3. I think Vegas is going to win this one 4-3. But I like that 4-3 prediction, y'all. I do like that 4-3 prediction. But I'm gonna say that Pietrangelo gets a goal and a couple of assists. I think he's going to be huge. We saw Shea Theodore be just monstrous in that game 1 for Vegas. I think for the Knights, Pietrangelo is going to come up in a big way. There was a couple of good flashes in that game 1. We'll see what he can do, but I would still be not surprised if the Panthers end up getting it done. Graham, remember me? I'm the one that was a big fan for so long, but couldn't sub because my mom didn't let me. Albert, that's okay, man. Good to see you tonight. Welcome to the Graham Gang. Welcome to the sub gang, man. It's good to see you. Question: Could you try to make a video of you going to an NHL game? Well, I'd have to go to a Texas Stars game, but that'd be fun. I would love to go down there and make it happen. You're the only one besides one other YouTuber that can pronounce my username correctly. I try my best. Should the Red Wings use the trade market to bring in a star this year? I mean, it depends who, Hussies. It just depends. I mean, they could go for a Jesper Bratt, maybe a Teuvo Teravainen. I don't know. I don't feel like they would go for like a humongous player though. I just don't know if Eisman's up for that really. We'll see. Eisman can make anything happen. Graviteh is a Cowboys, Rangers, Mavericks, but most fully a Stars fan. True, so true. I thought JVR was going to be a wing at the deadline. We all thought JVR was at least going to be traded at the deadline. Remember that? Remember when that happened, y'all? Remember when we thought JVR was going to get traded and then he didn't? And then he didn't get traded just out of nowhere because, okay, what? Sure. Why not? I guess. Yo, Grab, I'm going to Florida for Vegas game 3, even though I'm a Stars fan. Nice. That's going to be a sick game, man. Have a good one. All right, y'all, we are a few minutes to go, a few minutes away from game 2 starting up. Hit that like button. Join us tonight for game 2, and let us know down below as well. I want to hear which player scores first. I want to know which player scores first in game 2. I want to get your predictions locked in because last time, when we did like our next goal scores, I remember I picked Stone for that last goal and then ended up being Stoner for that last goal. So I'm on a little bit of a tear. I'm on a little bit of a heater right now. I can't lie. A little bit of a tear. So I'm gonna hopefully get this next one right. I'm gonna say first up though. I'm gonna keep with the Pietrangelo predictions. I think Pietrangelo's gonna score first for Vegas. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I still have 4-3 Vegas, but I think Florida's gonna end up scoring first. I'm gonna say Carter Verhaeghe. He was a little bit quiet in that game 1. I think we're gonna see Verhaeghe score first in this game. But we'll come into another no. It's reported Killorn was offered a low AAV but high terms. Do you think he'll take the offer? Depends what that AAV actually is, Will. I mean, if I'm Alex Killorn though, I go for the biggest payday I can. I mean, he was a player that also took a pretty, I guess, lower AAV long-term deal last time. I don't feel like he would do it again. He took like a 7-year deal. Yeah, last time. So I feel like he'll try to get as much money as possible now. I just don't see a chance that Tampa's able to keep him, honestly. We got 120 in the chat, though. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We are so close to game 2 starting. We're now in the national anthems, and we're about to get this thing started. I'm so excited for game 2. If you guys are, get some W's in the chat for some Stanley Cup final hockey. I want to see a W train because we only get one Stanley Cup final a year, y'all, and it's the best time of the year. It's great to have you guys all come in, and we're gonna keep it going. Liam, welcome back. Good to see you tonight. Better late than ever. We're here almost for the start of the game. Liam, so it's good to see you. Don't know if you answered this or not, but what's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Beat It. 100%. Not even a competition. I just remember getting a McDonald's toy while Beat It was playing in the background. Weirdly nostalgic for me. I don't understand it. All right, y'all. National anthems are almost done. Almost done. We'll see what happens in this game too. I feel like we might see a few goals to start out this game and have it pop a little bit more than that game one. I mean, we did see 2 goals in that first combined, but I think we might see like 3 in the first 10 minutes. I think it might be a little bit wild. Will with another dono. Are you kidding me, Will? Very sad, but I agree. Bullets are on the decline. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that they're going to be on a complete decline, but I just think Killorn's, like, there's just no way cap-wise is going to be able to keep him. Thank you, Will, though, for another dono. Killing it already. Appreciate you, big man. Can we please get some love for this Keen right now, okay? Please, he deserves this. He deserves this because he's Will. He's Will Sill, ladies and gentlemen. He is the man. He is the man. Grab, would you beat Steve Dangle in a fight? I love Steve. I would never fight him. It's in Florida tonight, right? No. First 2 games in Vegas, next 2 games in Florida. But game 2 is about to start. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the hype. Get some go Cats, get some go Knights in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for. The time is now. Wait, why is Radko Gudas on the bench? Didn't Elliotte Friedman say he wasn't on the bench? Wasn't playing in this game? I guess Radko Gudas is on the bench, and we are now underway. Stanley Cup final hype. Let's get it going, y'all. We are here for it. It's going to be an absolute blast. We hope to see you all throughout, so hit that subscribe button if you're just coming in for all the streams for the Stanley Cup final and daily hockey content on this channel. We'd love to see you there. And this game 2 is going to be awesome. Never asked, Grab, which position would you play if you're an NHLer? I would go left wing. Actually... yeah, I would go left wing just because I'd be able to go. I'm a righty, so I'd love to be able to get the one-timers on those 2-on-1s. So I feel like I'd go left wing, but I also feel like I'd be really good at face-offs. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All I know is I could never back skate well, so not a defenseman. Never a defenseman. Never a defenseman. Ooh, Barbashev with some clean play, with some good physical play right behind the Florida net already. That Eichel line looking to cook to start out this game too, but Florida needs to keep them under wraps, man. You see Barkov out there having a little bit of trouble. He needs to come through defensively in this game, no doubt about it. But no shots on goal yet. He's right now stuck behind the Vegas net. McNabb gets it across to Marchessault. Some troubles as it goes off a Florida skate. And now, stuck along the blue line, Vegas able to get it out back to the middle. 19 minutes now left in the first. Reinhart back along. He'll find Forsling, who's had just such an incredible playoffs as just an underrated two-way guy and a solid puck mover. But he's just done such a good job at consistently getting the puck out. But now Vegas comes up on the attack. Stevenson with some great speed, coming right through with a shot. Rebound there, right there for Haig in front of the net. But he can't get it across. I think he was trying to find a feed there. Now Haig again on that left corner. Goes for the fake shot. Passes up to head to Stone. Now for Haig. He'll go for the shot again. And that one goes up. Bobrovsky. Rebound there. Lomberg first to it. And we'll see it calm down a little bit in the Florida end. And get shuffled back to the middle as Florida finally gets it out. Ooh, good solid attack there by Vegas. Yo, Grab, what's your favorite music genre? It depends on the day for me. I feel like I usually go alternative, though. Mostly. Solid play by Waugh. Back to the point for Martinez. Back along the wall. Go to Pietrangelo. Shuffled in front. Now Pietrangelo again trying to go on the backhander, but that one blocked in front. I think Cousins might have gotten a piece of it. Montour along the boards, but Vegas keeps it going. One-timer whiffed on there by William Karlsson, and the Panthers skied right up the air. Verhaeghe coming in, though. Onside, he'll stay. Floating it across to the middle for Tkachuk, but couldn't keep that on his stick. Now Vegas circles it around. Florida, though, intercepts. Put in front of the net. Rebound there for Tkachuk. He'll get to it first. Now back to the corner. He'll shuffle it back along. Forsling, flat-footed, shoots it in front. Big block again by the Knights, and they'll get it down the ice. Couple of big opportunities so far for both sides. Florida, no shots in that shit, but they were looking pretty feisty. Their attack's starting to get going here. 17-13 in the first, with Cousins breaking it out back into the offensive zone, but offside it'll go. Bolts could be really good with rest. I think Vasilevsky can have a good year. I think Vasilevsky will have a little bit of at least a more attention driving year than he did maybe this season. Yeah, I would agree for that. Grab, who are you rooting for? I'm slightly going for Vegas, but again, both teams, I'll be fine winning. I mean, I'm always of the opinion that I always want to see the first or a team that's never won the cup win the Stanley Cup. The problem is both these teams have never won the Stanley Cup, so it's like I'd be fine either way. Oh, humongous hit by the Panthers, and now a 3-on-2 leading up. Reinhart with some space, coming right in. Big block by Haig. And he'll quiet that attack for the Panthers for now. Ooh. Eddie! 24 months! 24 months! 2 years as a member. Eddie, can we get some huge love for him in the chat, y'all? Just put Eddie hype. Everybody in the chat, put some Eddie hype. Thank you so much for the 2-month membership, or 2-year membership, Eddie. Absolute king stuff. Thank you so much, brother. It's so good to have you part of the crowd game. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Florida with the offensive face-off win, with Lundell trying to put it in front, but nobody there for the rebound. Gudis is in the lineup. I don't know what Elliotte Friedman was smoking. Grav calls everyone king, but he's the only king I see. Mike, wrong. Okay, wrong. As far as I'm concerned, all right. As far as I'm concerned, we have right now in the chat 175 king and queens. Okay, 175. You can't go against that logic, Mike. I'm sorry, you just can't. You just can't. Thank you all for the support so far on the stream. Big shot by Florida, just goes wide. Lomberg first to the puck. Skating on his backside around the boards, but nobody's there at the blue line, and it'll go right back to Bobrovsky as he plays it out. Lundell has some trouble with it. Bobrovsky getting that right in his own net. Montour sliding it around the boards. Florida trying to push it up ahead. Lundell, but that'll be whistled off. Is that offside? What just happened? Albert, alternative music is my favorite. Oh, what a tip by Reinhart. That's what happened. 63 to go in the first. Already 2-1 the shots for Vegas. I'll put that in the next commercial. But already a lot of shot attempts. Not a lot of net. A few of them have gone wide so far, but a lot of opportunities so far for these two teams. And Florida's been attacking well. Vegas now comes up. Now Pietrangelo on the far side. Just go for the fake shot. Rebound there. Eichel with some room on the left. Now to the point. Sniper by Martinez. And that one goes just wide. Now on the other side. Pietrangelo goes for the shot. That one wide. Now Eichel in front of the net. He can't get it to the slot. And now breakaway for Florida. Coming right in for Hagee for the first goal. But Hill to save. What a stop on the breakaway for Hagee. Right there. What a chance! Woo! Man, Hill going right where he left off in game one. What a sequence there for Vegas, but again, just a lackadaisical pass. Martinez has no idea where Verhaeghe is and just goes right to him. Hill, though, able to capture it right in like the gut area on Hill. So Verhaeghe not getting it really where he wanted it, or I would assume so. But Hill able to make that happen. 210 goals against average in his last 7 games. Hill's just been stellar. Adrian, my real name is Nathan. Good to see you. Hey, Grav, thoughts on who's going to be the next Flames coach? It'll probably be Gerard Gallant, and that'll be really funny. Face-off win for Florida. They get possession. Quick shot there as Hill gets the quick pad save. And Vegas will put it all the way down the ice. They'll be icing. And Stahl's out there to get it first. 15:48 now left in the first. Florida looking solid so far through just above 4 minutes. Vegas's defense looking a little bit suspect so far. But they also, it doesn't feel like they've won a lot of faceoffs either. And that's kind of aided Florida's attack, at least in the offensive zone it has. Look at another offensive zone faceoff here. Bennett alongside Carlson. And another on a win there for Vegas. Big draw there. Smith just able to get it out. Trying to dig it out here is William Carrier. Not able to get the puck back, though. And Vegas, though, Carrier gets that puck again. He gets just turnstiled by Bennett. But Vegas puts it in front off the body of Carlson. It'll go. Now to Riley Smith just past him. Kachuk there first. And it'll go back to the middle with Haig trying to shuffle it around. Carlson, a great backhand pass to Wah. Wah with some space. Now to Smith, the shot. That one high. And that'll go into the stands for a whistle. Good play. Good shift. The good response shift there by Vegas. Winning the face-off and getting it down the ice quickly. That's what they needed to do. And Carrier, just a couple of great moves on that in the offensive zone. Or sorry, Amadio. I got 300 on Vegas to make the first goal. Dang, DP. Even I have Vegas winning, but even I think Florida's going to score first. So I don't know about that, but we'll see. We'll see, DB. Do you guys agree? Yes or no? Will Vegas score first? Will DB get $300 tonight? We'll see. Off the wall, Florida trying to establish an attack here. Deep in the offensive zone. Hill gets it first. But now Chandler Stevenson with that patented speed goes right up the rush. Can't get the shot off though. Good physical defense there by Radko Gudas right at the end. There goes Gudas with the puck. Skipping play now. Florida will come up right through the middle. It'll find Mahura and he launches it down the ice. Trying to play it back. Eric Stahl, but it goes right there to Chandler Stevenson. And the Knights will reset. Game 1, Florida scored first, but Vegas scored more. True. Sam Bennett's beard really grew. That is true as well. Bennett's got just like if we're talking about lumberjack vibes, I mean, Radko Gudas is right there, but Bennett, Radko Gudas is number 1, but Bennett is right there, man. He's freaking elite at that. Oh wait, was that offside? Or something? Weird whistle there. Oh man. Honestly, like I feel like this game has had some weird tempo so far. There's been some like great isolated moments, but oh. Yeah, I must have not have read. I must have not have been able to read. I'm sorry. No reading here. Vegas in the offensive zone here. A good established attack. Martinez trying to get a shot behind. One from the nets. Good play again by Gudas, who, Govich, you mentioned the Friedman tweet. It feels like Gudas has played the most out of any Florida D-man so far. Or at least close to it. I might be going crazy, but there's Gudas with the puck in the offensive zone. Vegas, though. Kolzar out for it. Good pass on the east. We'll find Pietrangelo, and right there's Barbashev along the blue paint. Trying to get that in deep there. Barbashev still trying to fight for it, but Florida ends up just scraping it back to the middle. Barbashev trying to make use of a big Florida line change, but a humongous hit. And looks like that'll be a penalty. Looks like it was on Radko Gudas. It might have looked like along the boards. Barbashev just laying him out. Holy. That was an insane hit. That was an insane hit. Looks like Gudas will go down the tunnel according to Elliotte Friedman. That was massive. Holy. What happened? Oh, that's rough. That looked brutal. Gudas had a pretty low elevation. He looked like he was kind of leaning back a little bit. It looked like Barbashev just decked him in the head, like full elbow right in the head. That looked brutal. Now, I only saw one view on the Sportsnet feed, but that looked devastating. That looked, just horrible. I want to see that again because that did not look pretty at all. 250 in the chat though. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. We'll see what happens here. There'll obviously be a penalty on the play, but it looked crazy that part. I mean, Barbashev has had some huge hits already in these playoffs, so it's not surprising. I was surprised no one got suspended after last game fight after 5 minutes left in the game according to the new rule. I want to say suspend. I wasn't totally surprised. Honestly, I need to see this hit again. I really need to see this hit again because it looked. I was trying to find a replay out there already, but it looked pretty brutal. All right, we'll get a view here. Oh, that looked insanity. Oh wait, is there no penalty? Is there no penalty? I thought there was a. Wait, what? Oh, did they just put a penalty because Gudas was injured? Lomberg's in the box for. Wait, what? Yeah, but the view they just showed wasn't as crazy, but now it looks like Lomberg's to the box for cross-checking, and the Knights are on the power play here in the offensive zone. A face-off win with Theodore starting it out. Jack Eichel now along the left hash marks, getting it down and deep into the corner, trying to fight for it alongside Barkov. Good keep by Theodore though, and he slashes it across to Marchessault. In deep, Stone, backhand shot, Bobrovsky able to get a couple of saves there. Now Eichel along the boards. Kept in by Chandler Stephenson. Now coming in, Marchessault scores! Jonathan Marchessault! He started off game 1 for Vegas. He starts off game 2 with a bang. Holy! What a shot by Jonathan Marchessault. And it's 1-0 for Vegas. Wow. What an absolute ripper. What a pass, though, by Chandler Stephenson. A risky one for sure, but it paid off with Marchessault on the other side, and he's able to go through the screen. And days, Sergei Bobrovsky. What a screen there by Mark Stone. And the Knights are up 1-0 in game 2. There you go, DV. Easy 300. Love to see that for you, man. Love to see that for you. GG's on that. I didn't even think Vegas was going to score first. What a play there for Marchessault. And another goal, his 11th of the playoffs on the power play. And that's just incredible. That's just incredible. That goal assisted by Stevenson and Jack Eichel. And now a 1-0 lead for the Vegas Golden Knights. 12:30 to go in the first. What a response, though. Holy. Good job, Fruit. Love to see that, man. Wow. Holy. That's just insane. That's just insane. What a goal there by Marchessault. We'll see, though, if the Panthers can respond. Obviously, we saw in that game 1 how Florida scored first, and we saw Vegas come after with Jonathan Marchessault. Speaking of getting that first goal for Vegas, but we'll see. It's gonna be a pretty wild thing for Vegas if they'll be able to respond here to close out this first. Oh man, Jonathan Marchessault. By the way, heading into this game, in his last 11 playoff games, he had 10 goals, 6 assists, 16 points, 42 shots. Like, Marchessault has been on a different level, man. And it's just been so fun to watch. I'm curious and really do wish to know before I go, if you're into musicals, do you have any favorites ones? Have you seen any before? I'm not a huge musical fan, but I haven't been to many, so maybe if I go to more, I'll be into it more. I'm not sure. Wow, great entry into the zone, but the Panthers able to get it out. Matthew Tkachuk back to the middle. Now Keegan Kolzar dances around Nick Cousins, and the Knights come right back. Haig alongside, trying to find Kolzar here. He'll bump it across, now finding Carrier. Adam, welcome to the Ground Gang. Welcome to the gang. Thank you for subscribing. We're gonna say your name. Hey, appreciate it, Adam. Let's get some Adam hype in the chat down below. Welcome to the Ground Gang, Adam. Love to see that. We got 240 in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming in tonight. It's been a heck of a game up to this point. We're like just 8 minutes in, and it's been unreal. You think we're seeing a dynasty team in Vegas? I love how our guys are getting in front of Bobrovsky. If he can't see, he can't save. Oh yeah, Stone's been a master at that so far. Like, and they've done such a good job of just getting around Florida's defense. Vegas keeps it going around with Michael Amadio. Now back to the point of shot. Bouncing puck there, just goes wide. Riley Smith, though, first to it. Back to the point with Pietrangelo. And a skipping puck. That one just goes wide as well. Couple of huge opportunities for the Vegas Golden Knights. Now William Karlsson getting it back. Trying to feed that up ahead to Smith. And the Panthers get it out back to the middle. It'll go over Hagee, Reinhart trying to get something going. Barkov trying to put it in front of the net, but couldn't get the pass across. Now coming in, quick shot there by Fitzgerald. And it'll go off a body with Smith now carrying it out. Line change here for Vegas upcoming, as well as Florida. We'll get a reset for both teams. 10:40 now left in the first. But man, huge hit by Barbashev. No penalty there. Oh. My throat is killing me now. But we've seen Vegas just turn the tide of this game. Florida started off, I thought, pretty well in those first 4 or so minutes. But it's been all Vegas, really, since then. John, greetings from Dublin, Ireland. Welcome to the stream, Sean. Good to see you tonight. Also, everybody, let us know where you're watching from. I'm going from Garland, Texas. Great to see you guys all coming tonight. City, town, state, country, province, whatever it might be. Let us know where you guys are watching from. We got 250 in the chat right now. Let us know, where are you guys watching this game to stream? We'd love to know. We always got such a diverse amount of folks in here. Barbashev, great pass to Marchessault, looking for his second of the game. That goes off of Bobrovsky's shoulder. Now a lot of hard work along the corner. Eric Stahl out to the puck first, and it'll ricochet off of Josh Mahora, and he'll bounce it back to the middle. But the Knights keep possession going. Marchessault will shade back. We'll get some patience. We'll wrap it across to Eichel, and he'll just push it ahead slightly, and Mahura's there first for Florida. He'll find Ekblad on that right side, and an outlet breakout pass. He'll find Barkov. Now for Tkachuk in deep. Tkachuk spins around Eichel, trying to find a passing feed here. Eichel, great defense around Tkachuk. Fantastic pressure there, and he forces the exit for Florida. Back in deep again for the Panthers. Barkov trying to cook here. White Cloud on him. Now for Hagee, trying to find Duclair. Montour now back at the point for a big slapper. That one blocked by Kolzar, but kept in by Duclair. He can't keep it in though as he whiffs on the pass. And now 8:52 left in the first. Duclair coming up on the breakout though for Hagee. Quick shot. Another block by Vegas, and that one comes off the leg of Hague. And now Smith entering the zone, going across the blue paint. Now in deep for Waugh, all alone behind the net. Verhaeghe coming to the rescue defensively. Waugh now right behind, double teamed. Good poke there by Forsling. But back in the corner it'll go. Hard work there. Now in front of the net, Amadio trying to feed Riley Smith in the slot. I think Bobrovsky might have gotten a tip on that. But Martinez not able to handle it along the blue line, and Pietrangelo will just slap it in as the Vegas Golden Knights get a line change as well. Reinhart up the ice. Florida not able to sustain pressure though. 8:05 now left in the first. Off the wall. Trying to get that out is Theodore. We'll see them come up. Theodore on a 2-on-1. Theodore with Carlson. Great defense there by Reinhart. And now the Panthers come up with some numbers. Reinhart on the 3-on-2. Lundell puts it in front of the net. Great streaking defense by Brett Howden. Using that speed well. And Florida having a great opportunity, man. That was amazing. But Brett Howden with just some unreal speed comes in the perfect time. Vegas trying to get it out. Florida, good keep along the blue paint. Now Hague pops it off the boards. Can't get it past Tkachuk though. Hague bottled off there by Nick Cousins. And a big battle in the corner. Cousins and Tkachuk come right in him. But Stevenson gets that loose puck, and Vegas will get some breathing room with 7:17 now to go. Stevenson entering the zone, getting some moves, shooting there. Bobrovsky the save. Tkachuk there getting the rebound. Now up the ice with 7:05 to go. Panthers come to the end. Lundberg, a quick shot there by Bennett will just go off of Hill and wide. Another opportunity there as Ekblad tried to get a shot opportunity, but Barbashev blocks that and keeps it away. Now Florida in with Nick Cousins along the blue line, straddling it there. First in tight is Eric Stahl. Trying to keep it in was Tkachuk, but Barbashev, good turnover, and gets it along the left side. Now for Vegas, they'll just put it right up the gut. Bobrovsky some trouble with it, but covers for the whistle. 6:35 now, and a lot of time without a whistle there. Watching from St. John, Newfoundland. What's going on, NF? Welcome to the stream. Hello from Ontario, where it is 91 degrees. What? Or Ottawa. I was about to say, is Ontario 91 degrees? That's insane. Hey, Grav, phone died and I've returned them. And with Bob, the pressure of the Stanley Cup Finals is hitting him. I don't feel like a lot of it has been on Bobrovsky, honestly. Like, I feel like Florida is just kind of choked in the run. Or I think it's just Vegas playing really well. I just subscribed on 3 more devices. Johnny, you legends! Thank you so much, King. Hockey is watching from Seattle. I'll love to see that. Do you see a possibility of Bedard not living to the hype in the NHL? I mean, the only reason he doesn't live to the hype is just because the hype is too big. I don't think he's going to be... I don't think he's going to be even a great player. There's almost no chance he's not a top 10 player at some point. It's just a matter of how high he gets, you know? But there's a situation where I could see it becoming like the 3rd best player in the NHL, like Nathan McKinnon level or like Austin Matthews level, and people will be disappointed. And it's like, as much as Bedard has raised the expectations, that would still be unreal. That would still be one of the best players in the NHL. And even then, you're still gonna be happy that he's turned out like that. I'm sure Chicago would still be very happy about that too. Watching from Burning, Arizona. All right, guys, I'm off for the night. It's great to see you as always. Grav, see you for game 3. Thanks for the fun chat tonight, guys. Of course, Duke. It's good to have you tonight, man. We'll see you in the next one. Barbashev is going to be this offseason's Kadri. Someone's going to overpay massively for him and shortly realize it wasn't worth it. Oh, for sure. Like, Barbashev is... I don't see Barbashev being this good in the future. Definitely not. I mean, he wasn't even that good in the regular season, really. He was solid for Vegas down the stretch, but... Both goalies from the Knights and Panthers have been really good throughout the postseason. So true. So true. Hello from Chicago. What's going on, Jackie? Watching from South Texas, Ruben. Well, good to have you from Garland. I don't know. I wasn't reading, Jasmine. As Govich knows, I'm not reading today. Another face-off win for Vegas. Shot there by Theodore. Just goes off a body. 89 miles per hour on that rocket. Forsling trying to get it back down and deep. Barkov trying to shade it across to Verhaeghe, but fantastic defense. And now Marchessault, a pep in his step, loses the puck. Almost too much pep in his step. And a big collision with Duclair and Montour as well. And it looks like we'll see a penalty because of it. I think this will go against Duclair here. And Vegas will have another opportunity on the power play. Marchessault with the goal and drawing another power play. That's what you love to see if you're Vegas. Man, that's good. I mean, I feel like if anything, it should have been Montour that should have gone for the penalty. I don't. What is Duclair? Okay, it is Montour. I was about to say, was Duclair getting that penalty? Montour is a little bit better, I would say. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense than Duclair. I was about to say, it looked like Montour kind of went on him a little bit. Paul Maurice is absolutely furious, as he always is. 1 for 1 on the power play, a night for Vegas. Already with Marchessault getting that first goal. Can't stay long. What's good, Grab? What's going on, Lachlan? Welcome. Eight and 0 record, by the way, when scoring a power play goal in the 2023 playoffs for the Vegas Golden Knights. Not too shabby. Theodore across, trying to find Marchessault. He'll get a little bit of space here. Now in front of the net, Chandler Stevenson across, trying to find Eichel. Almost did. That would have been banging right there. Oh, what a chance. Stevenson in front of the net. Couldn't find Stone. A little bit too much passing there on both of those plays. And Florida gets it down the ice. Now 1:25 to go. 5:30 to go in the first. 1-0 Vegas. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going. Get some go Knights. Get some go Panthers in the chat. The time is now. Get some good luck for your team. Eichel now in deep. Trying to put it across. Bad pass there. Reinhart just perfect positioning, and he'll launch it down off the boards with 1:02 to go. 58 seconds now left. Vegas trying to enter the zone. Good defense there by Mahura, though, and he'll get it back to the middle. Carlson now in the left corner, passing it back to Pietrangelo. Right there trying to get a tip was Barbashev. Barbashev gets that puck back. Now in deep to Carlson on that corner. He'll put it in front of that, trying to get a sharp angle shot there. Goes off wide. Florida, Eric Stahl out there first, and now 16 seconds to go. But a whistle there, and we'll see a stoppage in play. Like Harvey Pinard, Marchessault is underrated. Marchessault has always kind of been underrated for me. Oh, looks like Wow will go to the box here, so 4-4 coming up. That's huge for Florida. So far, a fantastic penalty kill. What happened there? Really? Okay. Interesting penalty, I guess. Honestly, like, both of these have kind of been like, I guess. Florida wins the faceoff. Tkachuk, quick shot. That one just goes wide. Honestly, that might have been Florida's best opportunity besides the Verhaeghe breakaway in this game. I don't want to do homework, but I have to vote from 8th grade, even though I have straight A's. Jasmine, you'll get it done. Don't worry. It'll be okay. What happened here? Matt, what is going on, dude? Are you okay? 120 now on the Florida power play, so we'll get a little bit of time here on the man advantage for the Panthers. Tkachuk to Barkov, and now back at the point, it'll find Montour. Barkov slides deep in, and he'll go back across to Montour. Now coming a slide. Right there, Barkov, great opportunity. Rebound there for Florida. A couple of saves by Hill. Another one there. Tkachuk and Barkov both stalled up on that opportunity. They keep it going here, though. Barkov along the hash marks to the point. Montour back to Barkov. Now across Tkachuk. In front of the net, what a chance. Hill, a couple of saves. Rebound there, and Reinhart can't put it home. 45 seconds to go. Montour to Barkov. In front of the net, Montour a shot. Hill the save. Sprawling out to make it. What a couple of saves. And Hill going in on Tkachuk in his own net. Hill slashing at him. He's going all crazy. 30 seconds now left in the power play for the Panthers. What a sequence. Holy. Hill going monster mode. Hulk mode on Matthew Tkachuk. Panthers keep the play going. Verhaeghe a shot. Another save for Hill. Vegas trying to get it out. Right there, William Karlsson out for it. And they will. Get some dubs in the chat for Aiden Hill. Holy. That is actually insanity. That is actually insanity. Holy. What a penalty kill by Aiden Hill and Aiden Hill only. And we're back to 5-on-5. Jack Eichel now enters the zone. Barbashev coming right in, trying to pass it across. Couldn't get it to Marchessault on the far side. But now Barbashev right there. Going in Martinez. He can't get the shot. Oh, and it goes in. It goes in. Martinez. 2-0 Vegas. It looked like he couldn't get the shot up at first. But a ton of traffic in front. And the Knights extend their lead to 2. Martinez. And another huge goal in his campaign. Holy. Aiden Hill, man, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Holy. Holy. What a sequence there. What a sequence. That penalty kill by Vegas, and it springs up the attack. It looked like, did it go off Mahura? I want to see here. Did it go off Mahura? It looked like it was weird. I don't know. It looked like it might have gone through his arm. Something like that. But 2-0 Vegas, no matter what. And Martinez, the D getting activated. Here comes McNabb trying to make it 3. And that one just goes high. What an opportunity. Now 1:45 left. I'm just trying to update the score, man. Come on. Let me have some breathing room. This game has been insane so far. What a first period, though, by the Vegas Golden Knights. A deuce's lead. We'll see. We'll see if they can keep it going. Wow. Just an unreal sequence. In front of the net right there. what a chance for Howden. Couldn't put it home. Stone now trying to put it in front of the net. Right there is Whitecloud. He'll shoot, and that one just goes wide. Holy. What an opportunity. Now in the Vegas end, they come right back up, or try to at least. Martinez first in the playoffs. Huge, man. Barbashev with the assists. That's crazy. Right there, Stone trying to put it ahead. It looks like there was maybe a cross check there. Weird play. But now the Panthers come up. Bennett trying to circle around for Kachuk. Now coming in deep. Shading around is Montour. Putting it in front of the net. Nobody's there for the shot. Forsling, though, goes for a shot of his own. Rebound there. Put away by Mark Stone. What a defensive play. And they'll go back to the middle of the ice. Riley Smith gets around the pressure of Montour. Great weave there. 25 seconds to go in the first. 2-0 lead for the Vegas Golden Knights in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. And they have the possession once more. Pietrangelo right through middle. Shoots it right down the ice. Vegas trying to have one last attack. They'll lose the puck, and now the Panthers come the other way. Right there, Verhaeghe trying to enter the zone, but good defense there by Martinez, who had the second goal of the game, and that will be all she wrote for the first period. What a period for the Vegas Golden Knights, and they start off Game 2 with a bang, man. Holy. If you're cheering for Vegas, get some W's in the chat. That was monstrous. That was monstrous. That was just an unbelievable period. And that sequence, man, going from the penalty kill and then going off that penalty kill with so many Aiden Hill saves, that Martinez goal right after, it was just perfect. I mean, it was just perfect. Like, oh, just what a sequence. Just craziness. Just craziness. Oh, man. Wow. Friggin', that was just an unbelievable period. You're the god, I'm watching you right now instead of turning my TV. Adrian, we love you, bud. I don't think it registered in YouTube chat, but I believe this is Martinez's first Stanley Cup final goal since he got the 0-2 winner in LA in 2014 that got them in the cup. I mean, that'd be the last time he was in the Stanley Cup final, so it would make sense. Hey, Jake with a 220. Thank you so much, Jacob. Question 2, which is the only NHL team without a mascot? The New York Rangers. The New York Rangers. The New York Rangers. Thank you, Jacob, for the 220. Appreciate big man. Love to see that. Love to see that. And thank you so much, Jacob. Let's get some huge hype for him in the chat. Absolute king. And it's just, I mean, Jacob's just the king himself. Oh, man. It's just that was just, I'm just reeling from that first. I'm still recovering. I'm still recovering. New York Rangers never had a mascot in their history. Jacob with a 220. Let's get some love for Jacob. Absolute king. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Jacob. Appreciate it with 2 huge donos. 2 huge donos. Love to see that, man. Oh, man. That first period was such good hockey. I was just in love. I was just in love with that first. I just love that first period so much, man. I knew Vegas was gonna win. I didn't think they would start off that well. I'm gonna be honest. Now you can buy 2 Big Macs. True, Supernova. True. So true. My thoughts on the Panthers playing period one. The Cats offense will be producing if they figured out their defensive bob so they can return to the pre-Stanley Cup final playoff form. Yeah, it just feels like the defense has kind of crumbled in that first. And now Gudas obviously being out of the game after that Barbashev hit was huge. And we saw the first goal of the game happen right after that. So probably not a coincidence, honestly. Okay. I was looking at it and making sure that we got the correct amount of shots. Let me actually, can somebody in the chat let me know how many shots there were in that first? So I can put it up on the score sheet. I know it's definitely not 5-3. Yeah, it's definitely not 5-3. I think it was like 9-5 or something. Bull, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Addy comes in with the shots. Absolute king. Absolute king. So 11-9. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Love to see that. Big news today. Cole Caulfield finally signed. Yep, huge news. Let me know in the chat down below. Is it a W or an L, that Cole Caulfield deal? AAV wise and everything. I want to know. Kachuk is getting completely shut down in Vegas. Voracek is dominating. I mean, Kachuk has had some pretty good chances. But yeah, I mean, he's not getting to the net nearly as much as he used to throughout the rest of the playoffs. That's what I was saying before this series, is that Vegas' defense is so underrated. It's so consistent. And we've seen that all throughout. All throughout. Big W for the Habs. I agree. I agree. It is a pretty big W for the Habs. I don't want to say anything, so you guys will put your thoughts in the chat, but it is a big W for the Habs. Let's be real. But thank you guys so much for coming in. We're in the first intermission right now. I want to know in the chat down below right now, y'all. Do you guys see the Panthers coming back? Do you see the Vegas Golden Knights winning this game? Let us know. Who wins game 2? Put a 1 in the chat for Vegas. Put a 2 in the chat for Florida. Let us know down below. I think most of you guys are predicting Florida 4-3, which obviously could still happen. But we'll see. We'll see. One v one battles, 1 versus 1 battles, VGK. Yeah, Vegas has been so good in those 1-on-1 battles. Like they've looked faster, which is hard to do against the Florida Panthers. It's hard to look faster than the Florida Panthers, but they have, and that's been it's just been so fun to watch. I'm sure for the Panthers in this series, are they going to get swept? Probably Supernova. Probably Supernova. Suzuki and Caulfield getting big money for above average players, kind of an L. Above average players. I mean, it depends on what you define that as, Steve. But Caulfield was what, like... Actually, let me look at it right now. Let me look at it right now. So, in the regular season, among all forwards... Actually, let me see if I can find it. It's for and against. It's one of these that has the goals per 60. I'm trying to find it here. Thank you, Lucas. Welcome to the Ground Gang. Welcome to the gang. Thank you for subscribing. We're gonna say your name. Hey, thank you, Lucas. Appreciate ya. But I remember at least scoring. Let's go scoring per game this last season in the NHL. So among all NHL players in goals per game, Cole Caulfield was above Jason Robertson, Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews, Timo Meier, Matthew Tkachuk, Rupe Hintz. And the only players that were above him in goals per game this last year were Connor McDavid, Pastrnak, Ronson, and Draisaitl, Point, Thompson, Kaprizov, McKinnon, Ovechkin. Caulfield was like a 0.01 point shy of Alex Ovechkin in goals per game this last year. 0.1. And, you know, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. So if you put it overall, that would make him 10th. The 10th most goals per game in the entire NHL this last year. And by the way, he only played about 18 minutes per game this last year, which was about 2 minutes less than Ovechkin, about 4 minutes less than McKinnon, 3 minutes less than Kaprizov, a little bit less than Thompson, about 30 seconds, 2 less minutes than Point, 3 less minutes than Draisaitl, 4 less minutes than Rantanen, 2 less minutes than Pastrnak, and about 4 less minutes than McDavid per game. So, I'm just saying. Got to be healthy too. Cole missed a lot of games, and his surgery implications are still unknown. He was cleared to play completely at least 10 days ago, is what he said. Graviteh offseason predictions by Bolts. They lose Killorn. I don't think they do much, Bolt, and there's not really an opportunity to really do much if you're Tampa, unfortunately. Because I mean, it's just the cap. They just don't have the room. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes to go, I think, until second period starts back up. This game has just been unbelievable, man. I've just had so much fun. I don't want this game to be over, man. It's too good already. I just needed more of it. Fans who handle expansion teams just because people didn't grow up with them is so ridiculous. Let's go Vegas. Yeah, I mean, if you hate them just because you're... I mean, it's mostly jealousy, though. That's the thing. What do you think the Wings are going to do in the offseason this year? I hope they do a lot because they are not good enough to make the playoffs still. Fix, like, just that defense, man. Like, it's still bad. And I would hope that they would add at least a couple of top 6 wingers. Like a DeBrincat type of trade, perfect. Would they be able to make that happen in the division? Probably not, but, you know, it is what it is. This is probably the worst matchup for Florida. Still rooting for them, though. Honestly, yeah. I mean, Vegas has been in a unique position where they've just been so consistent offensively this year, and it's hard to stop when they've just had such a good unit this entire season, and that hasn't really ever stopped, you know. And it's difficult when it has to be that way, you know. When you're Florida and I mean, the defenses you faced have been decent. Like Carolina's is obviously very solid, but it's definitely harder. Having a high goals per game to play doesn't mean much unless you played 2 games or close to it. Well, Richard, I mean, Montreal Canadiens are horrible, but I do think being still tied for first in goal scoring, even though first in goal scoring on the Montreal Canadiens, but it's crazy. So Cole Caulfield finished with 26 goals in 46 games when he got injured. That is enough for first among all Montreal Canadiens players, tied with Nick Suzuki for 26. Suzuki played 82 games. Caulfield played 46. And it just showed how actually unbelievable Caulfield was. He was the only player scoring goals for them, you know? Like, it was just unfair. And it was just to a point where it was just, like, compared to the rest of the Montreal team, it's just funny almost. I think people using Caulfield's career high as a weak argument. I think he just needs to be, and he will be a beast, just needs to stay healthy. I think he will. I mean, it's not, I don't think he'll be completely healthy, but I also feel like people that are saying that he's been injury prone are kind of overblowing it. Like, he's had 1 injury in the NHL. He hasn't really been injured outside of that, really. I mean, like, I can't really recall another time where he's been injured. And obviously he's only played that time in the NHL, but outside of that, I haven't really noticed that he's been injured a lot. I mean, he played 67 games last year in 2022, played a full season in NCAA, played a full season in the NCAA before that, played full season in the USD before that. There wasn't many injuries to really talk about. Callie, what's going on? Will you be making a mock draft? Absolutely, hockey. 100%. What is your opinion on Dubas? I think he's going to be really interesting in Pittsburgh. I hope he does some really good things there. But I like how forward thinking he is. I think Pittsburgh kind of needs that, especially after Ekstall. So I think it's a good hire for them. We need D, and also did you hear that they offered Kalor a longer term deal? Yeah, I did see that. I don't really see him accepting that though, unfortunately, for Tampa Bay. I don't want this stream to be over. True, Dabrowski. So true. That would also be sad because I love you guys so much. Think the Flames trade Lindholm? I think they will eventually, generally. It feels like a contract they won't be able to keep. And it won't be because it's almost that Lindholm is just too good for them to be able to stick around with their cap situation. They got so many guys locked up already. And I just don't know. I don't know how they would be able to lock up Lindholm too at a cap hit that he deserves, you know? Derek, welcome to the Ground Gang. Welcome to the gang. Thank you for subscribing. We're gonna say your name. Hey, appreciate it, Derek. Welcome to the Ground Gang. And if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button already, make sure you do so. Stanley Cup Final Hockey is here. We're gonna be streaming every single game, and we're gonna be on her all throughout the playoffs with the draft, with everything, with free agency, streaming all of that right here on this channel, so you will not want to miss it. Hit that like button as well if you guys are enjoying the stream so far. We'd love to have you all throughout. We'd love to have you all throughout. I love you, Johnny. I love you, John. That's the least getting in Flames GM. Can't remember his name, Bradley Treliving. Yeah, I think it's a pretty safe hire. I don't think he's going to be horrible, but I also don't think he's going to be really moving the needle too much for them. Imagine the Stanley Cup final at Super Bowl like as. That'd be awesome. The problem is there's just too many games. Since the Super Bowl is one event, one crazy thing. It's like an all-out event where the NHL doesn't have that. And I like it. Like, I don't like the NHL having one game would suck. Do you think the NHL should make the season longer? No. No, not one bit. The only reason they make it longer is because of money. Nick, welcome to the Ground Gang. Welcome to the gang. Thank you for subscribing. We're gonna say a name. Hey, appreciate it, Nick. Welcome to the Ground Gang, brother. But yeah, I would personally, I would want it shorter if I had any say. Like 76 games to me sounds perfect, but it's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Will the Coyotes relocate? I think they will. How crazy was game one? Very crazy, JL. This entire series. You guys want to know who I feel the worst for? I feel the worst right now for the people who thought that this series was going to be bad. Just because it's two Southern teams. You know how stupid you got to be? And how much of a not hockey fan you got to be to actually think that way? One, you haven't been watching these teams throughout the regular season or the playoffs, if you thought that was going to be the case. Two, I mean, they're probably watching anyways, because they're probably hypocrites. But, two, this series has been unreal. Like, this series has been amazing. Like, Vegas could still go up to a 2-0 series lead. I don't care. These two games have been unbelievable. So I just feel bad for anybody that was like, oh, these are teams I don't really watch too much, therefore bad. Therefore, I don't care. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. And I'm sorry to say you're stupid. I'm sorry that it has to come from me, the first person to tell you. Maybe not the first person to tell you, but you're stupid if you thought that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Especially considering what Florida has done these playoffs. If you thought that it was going to be, if you thought that a Stanley Cup final featuring these Florida Panthers was going to be boring, well, you got a smack full of news in front of your face watching this series. Those fans are salty. It's no Canadian teams. Absolutely true. No, like, no doubt. No doubt. John, welcome to the member gang. Welcome to the member gang. Welcome to the gang. Welcome to the member gang. We're gonna say your name. Hey. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. Welcome to the member gang. Let's get some huge hype for John in the chat, shall we, guys? Shall we? Oh, gosh. My keyboard is going crazy. There we go. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, big man. For the Panthers to win in the 4-4% against Carolina was absolutely insane, especially considering Bobrovsky. Oh, yeah. Unreal stuff. The question is, where will the Coyotes relocate? Where not will they relocate? I always think Houston, but then again, I feel like we've heard a lot of just, like, cold water thrown on that recently. Salt Lake, I think, has gotten the most traction out of any team, honestly. What team are you? I am no team. I'm Team Hockey. No, I'm kidding. I'm cheering for Vegas in this series, Rachel, but I'm honestly fine with whoever wins. Would you like to do this other game? Reed, I am so far into that game. I have like 90 hours in it or something. I don't remember. 80, probably more like 75 hours. I can't remember. Something like that. And I don't think I've even gotten like halfway through everything. Now, I do like to explore with like a tight, like a, what do they say? Like a thin comb or whatever it is. But like, it's just, that game is going to keep me content for like another 2 months probably. It's insane. Wasn't able to watch game 1. I was watching my Rays at Fenway, which was an unreal experience, but I know game 1 had to be great. Oh yeah, it was. But both, that is a great experience too, man. Going to Fenway, it's worth it. It is worth it. By the way, right now we got 84 likes. We're 1 away from 85. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the hype so far, guys. Let's keep the stream. Let's keep the hype going. This Stanley Cup Final series has just been unreal in general. And now we are underway into the second. Get some Go Panthers. Get some Go Knights in the chat. The time is now. Will the Panthers come back in this game? We'll have to find out. But we'll see. I mean, I think the Panthers need to start off with some good consistency in this second. But Vegas, especially in those last 10 minutes, was just dominant in so many ways. Salt Lake Coyotes, but they keep the cheetahs and use the late 90s Jazz colors. Ooh, interesting. My girlfriend Serena is watching at home in Niagara. Will you marry me, Serena? Whoa. Oh, wraparound chance for Montour. Quick save there by Hill. That'll be his 11th of the night so far. Stone in front, trying to find Barbashev there, who's had just a heck of a game so far. My goodness. And just a couple of humongous hits as well. And he's just rolling. Can we get some Barbashev hype? The guy has been unreal in this series so far. Just in general, but in this series as well. Who's y'all's oh gosh, right behind the net. Nick Cousins gets some room, trying to step in front of the net. Now a bomb for the point by Ekblad, and that one goes wide. And we'll go right to March. So we got 300 in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Hit that like if you're new and get some hype in the chat for the team you're supporting. Eichel along the left boards. Can't keep it going. Good defensive stick there by Ekblad. 2 minutes into the second. Vegas now comes in. Marchessault in the slot. Trying to go for the backhand pass. But Ekblad, a good leg block. And the Panthers get it back to the middle. Who's y'all's favorite Golden Knights player? For me, well, that's tough actually. Because I like a lot of guys. Honestly, Zach Whitecloud. I like Zach Whitecloud a lot. Especially as a person. Shea Theodore is also up there too. Florida's played decent, but they're helping me feel better about the Stars' loss. Yeah, so true. I stopped in Vegas their first season, which they were awesome. I saw no merch, but it was full of Raiders stuff before they were even part of the city. John, I was the complete opposite. I went in February 2020, right before the pandemic really got going, and it was I didn't even see I saw like one Raiders hat. Quick shot there by Vegas. They score! Nicholas Waugh! 3-0 Golden Knights. Holy Vegas! Wow! Nicholas Waugh! Just an absolute rifle from the slot! And it's 3-0 Vegas. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. What an entry there by that fourth line that has been balling so far in this series. And Waugh, what a strike. And he sends it past Bobrovsky for the 3-0 tally. Wow. Wow. I just gotta say, as a person that has predicted Vegas in 6 and Vegas to win the first 2 games of this series, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Waugh, his second of the playoffs, assisted by William Carrier and Zach Whitecloud. Third goal of the night here for Vegas. 16:55 left in the second. This has not been an ideal start for Florida. Yikes. Yikes. That's crazy, man. This is about to be Vegas in 4. Okay, let me know in the chat down below. Yes or no? Has Florida's magic run out? Has Florida's magic run out? Diane, shout out to you. I'm not saying anything. I just want to know, has Florida's magic run out? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Oh boy. Oh boy, Vegas. This is just crazy to watch right now. This Vegas dominance. Ian Hill has also been fantastic. 14 saves so far in game 2. The break hurt them. They don't look to the same team. That is true, Lucas. I was kind of concerned for Florida just how much that break would kind of affect things, and I think it definitely has. It's just their intensity was just fueled by how much they were playing. And coming in at 2-1 for Vegas. Stevenson trying to find Howden on the other side, trying to increase the bleeding in front of the net. Stone trying to put it through, but Tkachuk gets it right there for the Panthers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Zach Whitecloud couldn't make my reservation here in Manitoba. He's the nicest dude ever. My son got him to autograph his Vegas jersey. Nice, Leon. That is fantastic. I mean, Whitecloud is one of those guys that you just always constantly hear fantastic stories about. Verhaeghe entering the zone, trying to keep it going. Couldn't get it on Tkachuk's stick. Some great defense there still by Vegas. And now Barbashev up the ice. He'll keep it going. Barbashev, what a couple of moves! And Bobrovsky able to make the save. Oh my gosh! Holy crap, dude! What is Barbashev on? What is Ivan Barbashev on? Wow. Dude. What is Ivan Barbashev on? Are you kidding me? This is insanity. Wow. This is insanity. What is Ivan Barbashev on? That's just insane. Dude, his entire game, Barbashev has just been an absolute monster. Wow. 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 Ivan Barbashev, man. Unbelievable. Jack Eichel trying to put it through. Couldn't get it across. Rakugunis will not return to this night's game. That's not surprising. He looked to go off pretty funky there. Wild, though. Vegas is a team full of NPCs. At least their star guys have the most generic names, or in Stone's case, the most stereotypical hockey face. Oh, Barkov, good chance in front. Another chance where Florida's just not able to get any shot off there. Rough. And they can't keep it in the offensive zone. 14:35 to go in the second. 3-0 Vegas. This is just insanity, y'all. Get some go Knights, get some go Panthers in the chat. This has been an unreal game. And 100 likes. There we go. Thank you so much. Can we get some 100 like hype in the chat, y'all? Big milestone on the stream. Love to see that. And if you haven't hit that like button already, make sure you do so. I'm rubbing each goal in my dad's face. As you should, John. Barbashev is going to be a player of lots of interest this offseason. Oh, yeah, Bull. I mean, he's going to get overpaid. I don't see him being as good as this. Oh, great chance there for... I think that was... Was that Kolzar? Yes, it was. Kolzar now behind the net. Some great play along the boards. Kolzar's kind of giving me, like, not the same type of player, but, like, same... I don't know. I feel like... I'm just seeing a lot of Devontae Smith-Pelly type of performances in this Vegas bottom six. You know what I mean? Just a lot of guys that are just playing so good and so consistent and are just being playoff heroes. I mean, you saw the Nicholas Waugh goal, just huge, just humongous. I mean, the Kolzar's got a couple of big ones in these playoffs. Barbashev will end up getting a 6x6 contract. Oh man, that would be a lot for Barbashev. Oh, what a chance there! How did Bennett not score? What? No way. Bennett with the open net. You gotta be kidding me, man. That was embarrassing for Sam Bennett. Stevenson, now for Stone, across the way! What a chance! What a goal! Vegas, Howden, 4-0! What a goal! That was insanity. That was insanity. Oh my gosh. Bennett with the miss of a lifetime, and Vegas comes up the other way. Holy. Wow. 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 The Sam Bennett, that's just incredible. That's just insane. How do you miss this? Wow. Unbelievable. Now Bobrovsky's out of the game. Bobrovsky is pulled. Bobrovsky is pulled in game 2. Unbelievable. Bobrovsky is done. What a passing play by Vegas, man. Holy. That's just insane. What a sequence. What a sequence. Mr. Not Sketchy. Very not sketchy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Game, brother. Appreciate it so much. Thank you for giving the channel a chance, man. Bobrovsky is out. That is insane. And now it is a 4-0 score for Vegas. I gotta update the shots, man. This is getting crazy. 13-14. Florida still has the advantage in shots. That's what's most crazy here. Florida still has the advantage in shots. And look at the score. This is insanity. Oh. Oh.
It's only a game.
Steve, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Game King. Good to have you. Sam Bennett is like me talking to my crush for real. Can we get some ass in the chat for O right there? Go Florida from Mr. Not Sketchy. All the people who betted Bob for Consummate for crying right now. The break really broke Bob. Said to see was the easy favorite for the MVP before this round. Oh yeah, absolutely. Too easy, cats. Get out of here. I knew that Bob was going to do his best 2017 Pekka Rene impression. Ooh. Ooh, that's sad. But he's too good right now. He's too good right now. What is this game? What is this game? Ugh. Oh, this is insanity. Eichel is better, former Sabre confirmed. Well, Eichel is just better in general than everybody. Man, I still can't believe that Sam Bennett miss. How do you do that? How do you do that? I should have known this was going to happen. The Panthers touched the conference championship trophy. True. No, I'm just kidding. I don't feel like didn't the Avs touch the conference? Didn't both the Avs and the Lightning touch the conference trophy last year? Insane, man. Insane. Just came back from hockey, got a Hattie first off the season for me. Jacob, nice, man. That's awesome. Love to see that. Love to see that. We got 12:25 to go in the second. 4-0 for the Florida Panthers. Just a generational butt whooping here. We'll see if it continues, though. Bubgolski. Quick shot there on Vegas, and then a bunch of feistiness after the whistle. Lindell, and I think Barkov getting into it, yeah. Colin White as well around things, too. Lindell going with Marchessault. My birthday's on Wednesday. Happy early birthday, Nova. Also, Duclair going to the locker room. Yikes! That's brutal, man. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, no! Oh, no! Bro, Ekblad just shot it off Duclair. What just happened? What just happened? Oh, bro. That was just sad. That was just sad. Wow. 4-4 here coming up between Vegas and Florida. We'll see if it does anything. That Ekblad shot was just funny as heck. Hey, Adrian, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you, man. As a European, choosing the Vegas Golden Knights as a team to cheer for when they were entering the league was the best sports decision I ever made. So true, Lucas. Pretty good since then. So Lindell and Lindell's names are said the same way. No, Lindell. Lundell. Anton Lindell. It's a Lindell. Graviteh. There you go. Barbashev in the box for roughing, and I think Colin White for some penalty. Against the Panthers, I didn't see. Probably for roughing too. So we got a 4-4 here starting up off the boards. A little fine wah. And now Vegas comes up again. White there, Zach Whitecloud. Oh, Bennett came in just in time. He gives it away to Hague on the blue line. Weird passing decision there. Hague will try to spin around the pressure, Montour. And back in the corner he'll go. Hey, good play in front of the net, a great chance. And I think Lyon just made the save. Weird thinking about the fact that Alex Lyon is on the ice here for Stanley Cup final game after all that Bobrovsky has done. But now the Knights come up. William Karlsson to Wah. Karlsson enters the zone, trying to get that across to Theodore, just high on off his stick, and the Knights will reset in the neutral zone. Hey, you said UL instead of Yol. This time I'm so proud. True. UL Graviteh. I don't like it when expansion teams win the cup. It looks like this series is over. I mean, the expansion draft was what, like 6 years ago? Like, it's quick, but I mean, they aren't an expansion team. They aren't even the newest expansion team anymore, Justin. Quick shot there by Stone. Good save by Lyon. How long before Vegas is just a team and not an expansion team in the eyes of the fans? It's been long. Like, I haven't viewed them as an expansion team since their first year. Like, yeah, sure, they call them an expansion team. Like, are people really calling Seattle like an expansion team over a team right now? Like, I don't know. Just weird to me. You will Graviteh. Love him. Florida needs to try to win the physical game at this point because they aren't winning the game. It's their only hope. By the way, faceoffs right now, 63%. Oh. I love this channel, dude. Thanks for doing this. Need to go pro. ETH, thank you, brother. Love to have you here. And you being here helps the channel a lot. So always appreciate it, man. It's good to have you tonight. Outscored opponents 27-9 in the second period in the playoffs so far, the Vegas Golden Knights. Not too bad. Not too bad. Vegas in the offensive zone. 4-4 comes to a close here, but Martinez comes right in for a shot, and that'll be whistled down. Is that another penalty? What just happened? Oh, I think it will be. Pietrangelo going to the box. So maybe will we see Florida get some life here? I'm not sure. But, I don't know. I mean, that was a really weird, undisciplined play by Pietrangelo. Like, you can't do that. Come on, man. Brad, what do you think the Bouchard contract will look like? Very short term. I don't see it being more than like 2 years, honestly. I'm a Florida fan and I'm devastated. I'm so sorry, Quantavious. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, technically all but 6 teams are expansion teams. Exactly, Lev. Like, what do you think the final score will be? Probably like 5-1, I would say. Yeah, that's the thing, Joshua, is that, like, they've had a lot of roster turnover, but also not a lot of roster turnover so far. I'm getting a Bobrovsky jersey after this, a Vegas fan. Hey, I mean, that's real. That's real because, I mean, Bobrovsky is giving you guys so much success. Why wouldn't you support him? I mean, it's a pretty flawless strategy. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. But I mean, Florida's got to score on this power play. It's just got to happen. It's just got to happen. So sorry for your loss, by the way. What do you think the Aussies would look like for Dallas and how far do they get this year? I mean, Vegas is whooping booty in the Cup final, so I mean they deserve to be here. So I'm not feeling too bad about it, but I feel like the sky's the limit still for them with how young they are, and hopefully that'll translate, and maybe we'll see Stanky in his rookie season next year. That'll be fun. First we got help from Ben and now Bobrovsky. Yeah, can somebody buy a Ben jersey for that? Panthers power play starting out here with Barkov along the boards. Quick shot there. That one goes off Hill. Interference by Pietrangelo starts out the man advantage for Florida. Down 4 goals. 0 for 1 on the power play already tonight. We saw that heroic first penalty kill by Ian Hill. But a full power play here and no excuses left for Florida. Quick shot there by Barkov. Kachuk in front for the tip, but no goal unless it goes into the stands. Is it going to be like Lightning versus Montreal? Maybe a little bit Super Sports, honestly. Oh my goodness. Good face-off win there for Florida. They got 135 on the power play here. Kachuk behind the net to Barkov. And then back to the point. It'll find Montour for a quick shot. Big block in front by Carlson. But Barkov gets to that puck first. Montour to Barkov. Now coming into that left side. Putting it in front of the net. And a rebound there. Nobody's there to it in Florida's end. Reinhart to White. Or to Bennett. Now Bennett shuffling around, looking for a pass. You'll find Barkov in front of the net across. Can't find Kachuk. Now Montour one-timer. That one goes off a body and into the corner. Kachuk all the way around to Montour. Still with it. Trying to find a feed. You'll find Barkov. Now Montour again. Across to Bennett. Closing in. Bennett. Ricochet shot and goes wide off Reinhardt's stick. Barkov. Kachuk trying to slap it across. Coming in's Bennett. Still trying to make something happen. Good defense here, though, by Vegas. Carlson whips it down the ice. And 40 seconds now left. Big couple of possession kills there by Vegas. Now 8:30 left in the middle frame. Lundell across to Verhaeghe. Back in deep. Can't complete the pass, but coming in is Montour. He'll get it back, and now Verhaeghe. Coming once more. Slicks the shot through, but Hill denies him in tight.
It's only a game.
Hey, Little Crash Jr. Welcome to the Crowd Gang. Welcome to the gang. Looking for Survivor. Going to say your name. Hey, thank you, Little Crash. Appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot, okay? I appreciate you a lot. Actually, let me check right now. I'll check after the power play. I was going to say, let's check this account right now, but I'll check out. I'll check out. My dad was like, you're probably right about VGK winning. Poor guy. Very poor guy. Oh, fantastic face-off win there by Vegas. 20 seconds now left after the Golden Knights dump it all the way down. Let's bring Nicholas Waugh to Montreal. I mean, Waugh is definitely going to be... I mean, what is his contract situation like? I can't even remember. Waugh will be a... Actually, Waugh's locked up for the next 4 years at $3 million. Yeah, I don't know if Vegas is going to let that go. Though, it just depends, because Vegas is in a weird spot where their center situation is almost completely locked up already. Because you got Eichel, you got Carlson, you got Waugh, you got Chandler Stevenson. Who do you really take out of that? Raphael, thank you so much for subscribing. Then again, also, Waugh might be too much at $3 million, you know? So, weird kind of situation for them. Vegas in their own zone. There's Waugh scooping it out in the defensive corner. Trying to get that was Kolzar off of Stahl. And that one goes into the stands for a whistle. 7:25 to go. Regards from Caracas, Venezuela. Welcome, Rafael. Welcome to the stream, brother. It's good to have you tonight. Grab over or under 32% on the power play next year for Edmonton with a full year of Bouchard as a quarterback. I don't know, man. I mean, 32 is a lot. I would still say they get there. It'd be funny. I feel like Dallas needs to update the defense. Oh, for sure. I would love a Scott Mayfield or like if Radko Gudas is the guy and he's not super injured, then I would totally like that. William Carrier going to the box here for roughing. So another Florida Panthers power play. I mean, they're getting all the opportunities now to come back in this game. They got to score on this. 10 shots on their 2 power plays combined so far. It has to happen now. It has to happen now. Florida with the face-off win, possession in the offensive zone. Bennett in that right front corner, pushing it back to Montour along the blue line. Across in deep for Barkov. In front of the slot, trying to find Reinhardt there, but couldn't get the shot off, and Vegas gets the deflection. Down the ice it'll go, and Lyon has to end up playing it. Favorite musical genre? Alternative.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Ninja, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Game, King. Or Queen, whatever it is. 58 seconds left. Right there, Montour coming in, and what a save by Aiden Hill! Sprawl it out! Oh, boy! What a save, man. What a save. Can we get some Hill hype? Hill hype, Hill hype, Hill hype, Hill hype. How are you feeling about the Panthers losing? Feeling pretty good about my predictions, I'll tell you that. Forsling shot. That one goes off a body. Trying to get a shot there with Ekblad. No go. Oh, man. Friggin' Aiden Hill, man. What a legend. Oh, yeah. Aiden Hill is going to get paid for sure. I mean, if he's going to be winning the Stanley Cup, it's going to be the exact same, not the exact same, but like same sort of situation as like Darcy Kemper a little bit too. Where even Kemper wasn't the full starting goaltender for all 16 of those wins, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, boy. Is Hill really better than Bob right now? Absolutely, Joshua. I wish Wisconsin had a team. True. Go Badgers. Go Badgers. Actually, where's my... Here it is. Here it is. Oh, there we go. Florida, quick shot there. Will he stay with Vegas? Aiden Hill, I don't, no way. Like, I don't see Vegas being able to afford him. That's the thing, is that Vegas just kind of has to have a carousel a little bit. Aiden Hill is obviously working out pretty well for them. Hey, Will, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for staying with us. We'll hopefully see you in the next stream, brother. In this series, Hill's playing better. Vegas is just using screens and destroying Bob. Yeah, the screens have been huge. I mean, you saw in that Marchessault goal just how big Stone was. Eichel right there. Good stick by Lyon. Eichel right in front of the net. Rebound chance there for Martinez, but no shot there. Now the Panthers come up. Cousins trying to enter the zone. Good block there by Marchessault. And Vegas goes back to the middle. Now coming in, Marchessault right there. And another glove grab by Lyon, who's come in and done a pretty decent job in relief. Not too bad. Andrew, welcome to the stream, King. I think I'm the only Venezuelan follower of the NHL. I don't think so, Raphael. There's definitely more out there. If Hill keeps playing like this coming into the next season, what do they do with Leonard and Thompson? They aren't able to keep Hill, and they have to go with Leonard and Thompson. That's what happens. That's what happens. Sad what happened with Lavrov Brossoit coming up with from the WHL. Hopefully heals up and comes strong next year. True. Live in Green Bay, so the Packers are in a weird place. Nice, John. Well, got the whisk go out of there. Clay, are you okay? I think Clay needs some burgers, guys. Can we hook a brother up? Can we hook up Clay? He deserves it. He deserves it, man. Okay, let me get the. Can somebody update the shots real quick? I think we're in a commercial break on the feed. And I'll try to update it as much as I can. Honestly though, I feel like it's in a weird position because I mean, obviously you do still play Bobrovsky in Game 3, but do you? Because Lyon's been kind of good so far in relief. Let us know, Bob or Lyon. Who are you picking in Game 3? What team is the most threatening name? Ooh, most threatening name. It's definitely not the Montreal Canadiens. I mean, the Devils are up there. I like the Devils a lot. The Kraken. Love it. The Avalanche. You know, that's powerful. Predators. Pretty powerful. Lightning is definitely up there. Definitely not the Leafs or the definitely not the Leafs or the Canadiens, I can tell you that. Of course, John. Let us know which NHL team does have the most threatening name out there. I do play NHL 23, yep. We'll see though, because this second period, I mean, Florida's got to end it with something. We got 4:10 to go in the second here. Okay, 21-17 the shots. Let me get that updated. 21-17. It's crazy how much how Florida's out shooting Vegas pretty well, but it doesn't really feel like it. Fire consumes, gotta mention the Flames. Yeah, Flames is pretty solid. I don't know, just something about saying the word Flames, though, like, it just doesn't really... It's not Flames to me, it's not fire. 3:30 left, a couple of good moves there by Chandler Stevenson. He goes for the quick shot, and that one just wide. I feel like Vegas has also kind of missed a lot of their shots since that fourth goal. But, I mean, who cares? Stevenson to Howden. Back across the wall, trying to fight for that puck. Right there, Stone, but good play by Stahl to get it across. And now Mahura puts it up through the middle. It'll go back to Vegas' sticks. Theodore out for it now. Oh, almost a quick strike there for Howden. I don't know how he didn't get that puck. And it'll be icing against Vegas. Who think is going to win the Stanley Cup? Berger. He does bring up a great point. He does bring up a great point. Room for Vegas and Andrew, but not by too much. Vegas has won 32 straight games when they have 3 goals or more. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't know about trading Hill when they've got 2 other injured goalies, and don't forget about Jonathan Quick. They want to trade Hill. He's a UFA. That's the problem. You need a big. He's gonna get a big contract. Canadian teams out of Stanley Cup in only 30 years is hilarious. Well, I mean, a lot of those teams that have won since then have added some pretty key Canadian players, but it is pretty hilarious. I can't lie. As an American, but I can't. Well, you can't not mention the elephant in the room that a lot of those teams have had great Canadian players, but yeah. Do you like Matthew Tkachuk? I do. I'm a Matthew Tkachuk supporter. Duclair trying to come in. Now Forsling in front of the net. Back to the point. It'll go Ekblad. He'll try to get a deflection. Barkov in front of the net. Oh my goodness, Hill! Dude! Oh, and then Jack Eichel just gets knocked. Oh boy, a couple of fights after that. Going in, Tkachuk. Eichel got destroyed. Oh boy, I think Eichel's going to the dressing room. Holy! Hill just made a couple of huge saves. And then Tkachuk just destroyed Eichel. He might be down and injured. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, he wanted some physicality, Florida. Wow, that was a crazy hit. Of course, Tom, hockey's fun. Bill's one heck of a goalie. True. I need to see this again. This was an insane hit by Tkachuk. Just wide open. Just open ice. Mammoth of a hit. Oh. Yeah, Eichel also was super low. He was really in pain after that. My goodness. I want to see this again. Oh, oh, that was insane. It looks clean. Yeah, that was clean. That was shoulder to shoulder. What a hit by Tkachuk. Wow. What a hit by Tkachuk. Are they sending him out of the game? Are they sending out of the game? There's no way. There's no way they can do that. That was insane. That's got to be that's a clean hit though. It looked clean to me. Unless they maybe call charging or something. It wasn't any head contact really, or at least that definitely wasn't the first contact or a point of contact. Let's see here. Yeah. So what do they call? I don't have the game audio. I have no idea. I have no clue. It looked clean to me. It looked clean to me. Eichel just got, like, that was just a open ice pummeling. Yeah, like, he's staying in the game, right? Yeah, okay. It looks like he'll be staying in the game. That's good because that was a perfectly fine hit. Look, so Pietrangelo and Forsling are going to the box, but it looks like we won't see any changes to the play. It's both still at 5-on-5. 2 minutes to go in the second. Still 4-0 Vegas. But we were talking about putting in the physicality. What a hit by Matthew Tkachuk. That was just insanity. They gave Tkachuk 2 in a 10-game misconduct. Really? Really? They did? So they threw him out of the game? I didn't see him leave. Weird play, though. 1:45 left. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. At this point for Florida, just put in that physicality, right? I mean, that's all you can really do. That's all you can really do at this point, because it just feels like it's over from that point on. Getting desperate. I mean, that's the thing though for Florida is like, what else can you do? What else can you do, man? Man, that was crazy. He's on the bench? Okay. Okay.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Hey, yo. Thank you so much, Random Dude, for subscribing. Welcome to the Grab Game King. And if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button already, make sure you do so. Hit the like button if you haven't already and if you're enjoying the stream so far. Vegas just with that commanding 4-0 lead. Let us know in the chat down below, though. Vegas or Florida? Who scores next? Who scores next? Who will it be? Who will it end up being? Oh, well, I'll try to get a quick shot there. Didn't go. But yeah, 47.7 to go. That was just insane, man. Probably a dislocated shoulder and Eichel looked painful. Oh, yeah, Jake. It was brutal. It was brutal, man. Like that, like as much of as it was a clean hit, it did also hurt to look at. Like it was just insanity. Oh boy. We'll see if we have anything left in this first, and if the Florida Panthers can get one back. 30 seconds left. Mark Stahl coming off the wing, trying to put something ahead. Now 28 to go. Quick shot there by Lundberg, and that one goes off a couple of Vegas D-men. Now Lundberg behind the net, trying to get something here for Florida, right in front, and a good save there by Hill, and he'll get the rebound. Cover with 16.9 to go. Where you live in the USA, there's only one right answer. I live in Dallas, Texas. My girlfriend's from, or goes to Wisconsin Wallet, so always got to support the Badgers. And works for the hockey team as well, so always got to support the good old Badgers. Always got to support the good old Badgers. The Wisconsin hockey team. I don't think it was his neck. It felt like it was just like upper shoulder. Are you ready for Florida or Vegas? I'm going Florida slightly, but either way, I'm fine. Will the Panthers come back? I don't think so, Random Dude. No, I don't. I know almost no chance for me at least. Like there's just no way. There's just no way. I like it. Like look at what's happening right now. This is just sad to watch. 10 seconds to go in the second. Vegas Still trying to get the puck back in their own zone. They do. That will be it for the second period. What a period it was for the Knights, continuing to put on the goal scoring. And through 40, the Knights are up by 4. Get some Go Knights, go. Get some Go Panthers in the chat. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already. What a response to just an already great game won by the Knights. And Vegas is looking fantastic, y'all. They're looking brilliant. Thank you guys so much for coming in so far. Love all the support. You guys have been brilliant. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already. It's just great to have you guys here chilling with us throughout all the Stanley Cup finals so far. We'll be back for Game 3, of course. And the schedule is weird, so we'll be back on, what is it, June 8th? Yeah, June 8th. So it's literally a few days, but Game 3 is going to be interesting. I mean, the Panthers it looks like they. The problem is, I feel like they need to play more just because it just feels like they're out of it right now. But, you know, it'll be interesting. We'll see. Go Panthers, go Panthers, go Panthers from Olympium. Nice. Hockey from home. Hey, bro, I just subbed. Thank you so much, brother.
It's only a game.
Freddie, welcome to the Graviteh as well. Can we get some Freddie and Hockey from home hype in the chat, y'all? Thank you so much for the new subs coming in. And before I go to the bathroom real quick, let me see where we're at subscriber-wise. Also, I want to do a trivia question as well for y'all. We're at 68,384 subs, 16 away from the sub goal. Let's keep it going, y'all. I want to know in the chat down below, and I want to get this as a question to y'all. We obviously know it's Florida Vegas right now, but what do you think is the 2024 Stanley Cup matchup? I want to know who are the final 2 teams remaining in next year's Stanley Cup Finals. Now, obviously, we don't, or Stanley Cup Final. Now, obviously, it's a lot to think ahead, but I want to know, y'all. I want to know, what are y'all thinking? Who will be the 2024 Stanley Cup matchup? I'm going to be right back, all right? I'm going to be right back in about a minute or so, and I'll see you then. All right, y'all. All right. So we put out the question of who do you guys think is going to be the 2024 Stanley Cup Final? And I'm going to try to read as little of those as possible before I get my own pick. But I'm just going to say this. Okay? And I don't want to hear anything. Else besides this, okay? New Jersey Devils versus LA Kings. New Jersey Devils versus LA Kings. That is my prediction for the 2020 Cup Final. I see the Kings making a few moves this offseason. Maybe getting a player like Connor Hellebuck perhaps. But I see them taking a pretty big next step next year into being just a better overall team and keeping that going. But I think the Kings next year are going to be a pretty solid team. I'm going to say Kings versus Devils. We'll see. Supernova, I totally have no hometown bias. No, absolutely not. Tell me, how can the Sharks play in the Stanley Cup against Vegas? Tell me how that will work. Did somebody say that? Micro Love Sharks, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, King. Good to have you tonight. We've got about 15 minutes to go until the third period starts back up. I want to know in the chat down below as well if you guys, it looks like, and again, we never know, but it looks like it'll be a 2-0 Vegas lead in this series. I want to know in the chat down below for you guys, what is your final series predictions now? Has it changed? Do you still go Florida? Do you go Vegas? How many games does it go? Let us know. I'm still going to keep with my I'm still going to keep with my VGK in 6 prediction that I had all the way back at the start. But let us know down below. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Epithelium. I see. I like that. Fun to say. That's fun to say. I also have VGK in 6. Nice hockey from home. Good thinking. I like what you're thinking. I like what you're thinking. I'm just saying. I like what you're thinking. Oh man. I just keep going back and forth. I just keep seeing the Matthew Kachuk. It's just insane, man. VGK in the third game, and then the Red Wings out of nowhere steal the cup. I mean, okay. As long as Maurice Seider is the Stanley Cup champion, I'm fine. I have cousins who live in Texas who can get you give a shout out to Kevin and Eric, who are my younger cousins on my mom's side. Shout out to them, Jasmine. Panthers in 5. Wow, Andrew. Okay. Okay. Panthers won't come back from Crosby. I agree. Now, originally I had Vegas winning the first 2 games, and then Florida winning the next 2 games, and then Vegas winning the next 2 games after that. I don't feel like I'd quite see it that way. I feel like Florida might win game 3, and then Vegas wins game 4, then Florida wins game 5, and then Vegas wins game 6. If I had to rewrite anything. Rate the hit Barbashev on Gudis. I didn't see enough of it where I could see if it was clean or not. I didn't really see enough. If Vegas wins the cup, won't that make them the second fastest expansion team to win their first cup? I believe first is the Oilers in only their 5th season in the NHL. I guess if you count the Oilers, and absolutely. Yeah, I think they'd be up there. 2024 playoffs, Avalanche beat Kings, Western Conference Final. Rangers beat Devils in the Eastern Conference Final. Avalanche, Kings, Rangers, Devils would be amazing conference finals. But I don't know if it would happen just because of the Rangers and Devils being in the same division. I think Vegas takes a game in Sunrise and wins at home. Ooh. Wait, so wins a game in Sunrise and then wins at home. Oh, I guess, wait. Oh, wait, what am I saying? Okay, never mind. What am I talking about? It would be Vegas winning the first 2 games, and I guess I would have or yeah, I guess I would have Florida winning game 3, Vegas winning game 4, and then Vegas, I guess Florida winning game 5, and then Vegas winning game 6, I guess. I have no clue. Hey, Andrew, we'll see you in the next one, man. Thank you so much for dropping by. Are you happy the Toronto Maple Leafs broke their 19-year curse? I don't really care that much. I'm just happy for Steve. Salt Lake City versus New York Rangers. The Coyotes are going to move to Salt Lake City and win the Cup Avalanche style. Whoa, okay. I mean, they got a pretty good rebuild going. I just got to say, whoever does get the Coyotes, if it is to be a relocation team, it's not baad. Vegas wins the Cup. Won't that make them the second fastest expansion team to win their first Cup? Yeah. Panthers going to win 1, but VGK going to take it to 5. Okay, I see you. Yes, Florida does have more shots on goal. Doesn't matter much for the scoreboard, though. Actually, let me update that now because it's 23-18. So yeah, Florida was doing very well shot-wise. Just a lot of that is also score effects, just because Vegas isn't playing as effectively. And they've also, I feel like they've missed a lot of shots recently, so that's affected things too. If you could name a new team, what would you name it? Rough Riders. No, I'm kidding. The Kraken was my fun one for Seattle, and then that was kind of it. I have no clue. Just don't name it something that is already like an NHL or that is already like an MLB, NBA, or NFL team, you know? And I know there's a lot of options erased, but I don't care. I don't care. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. What I think has been great about like the past just bunch of NHL teams, Golden Knights, Kraken, Wild, Predators, Blue Jackets, like these are all super unique names that when you search up, it doesn't just go to the NFL team, you know? Like it doesn't just go to like a different team. Like that's the thing about like the Rangers is that sometimes it'll just go to like the Texas Rangers instead. Just don't do a name that's already been taken. Bring back the Thrashers. Thrashers would be fun. That would be fun for sure. Ooh. Florida is like me in a bar. Lots of shots and cannot score. Oh, Lucas. We appreciate you being open and honest. Can we get some W's for Lucas or some F's in the chat for Lucas? My goodness. Guys, my washing machine just sprayed mud water out of the pipe. What is going on? I grew up in Connecticut. The Whalers would be nice, but unfortunate. No, I don't feel like the Whalers would work out, honestly. I don't feel like it would work out. Okay. Vamos Panthers. Salt Lake City Raging Tigers sounds fire. No. No, don't give the Salt Lake City team. Here's my hot take. Don't do Salt Lake City. Do just Salt Lake something. Salt Lake City Raging Tigers is the most needlessly long name. It would create the most needlessly long name in the NHL. Like it would already be enough if it was like Salt Lake something. You know, just keep it simple. Keep it simple, please. Oilers did this and this. Yeah, 1980, but dang. Thoughts on the Denver Broncos win the Stanley Cup next year? Broncos, Denver, let's go Broncos. South Park clip. I mean, that's the thing. They went by. They could have gone as Las Vegas Golden Knights, but they didn't because they were smart. They were smart, so they just went for Vegas, even though it's a little bit tacky and it's weird, but it's smart. So Salt Lake something is what they should go for. Salt Lake Vipers. I don't know. What would you name the Salt Lake team then? Salt Lake Net Missers. That's a very good name for an NHL team for sure. All right. That's the thing though, is that I feel like I don't even know what I'm gonna name a Salt Lake team. Like Salt Lake Summits? I don't know. Salt Lake Summits? I don't even know what to, like, I'm just trying to think about the area, you know? Utah Bees. There's already the, like, isn't there the minor league baseball team, the Salt Lake Bees or something like that? Something like that, I can't remember.
It's only a game. Why you
I know, I just, like, what else could you, I don't know. There's nothing about, I've been used that so many times. There's nothing about it that's not crazy. YouTube commentator, thank you so much for subscribing, brother. Appreciate it. Salt Lake Lakes. The Salt Lake Salty Lakers. Let's go. Salt Lake Snappers. What like a snake or something? Salt Lake Eagles. It would call back to the 70s minor league team with the same name. Eagles would be interesting, but again, because you just get destroyed on like Google search. People would have to say Salt Lake Eagles because it would just go to the Philadelphia Eagles every time, you know? It's a problem with the Florida Panthers. I mean, the Panthers have like the NFL team and I think like a college team as well. Something like that. I can't remember, but they just need more. They need to have that exposure. They need to have that recognizability, you know? Like, I feel like it's a good thing that they went as Vegas Golden Knights instead of just Vegas Knights. Because Vegas Golden Knights is so much more interesting. It's so much more crazy. It's so much more, oh, you know what that is if you've heard of it. Green Bay Papermakers. As long as the abbreviation is SL and they don't do the LA Kings or New Jersey Devils. I don't know. I like those abbreviations though, especially the NGD one. But they gotta have a third letter. They gotta have a third letter. So I feel like it would probably be SL and then one of the names, something like that. Salt Lake Mormons, pretty good. Pretty good. Amazing opportunity for logos there. Salt Lake Prairie Dogs. I don't even know what a prairie dog is. What even is a prairie dog? I would like to know. All right, so third period should be starting in a couple minutes here. We'll see what happens. What I'm most likely is going to happen is I'm probably just going to stream like the first few minutes of the third, and then probably run because I have to get some work done after this. But oh no, I have hiccups, guys. Oh no. I get hiccups like every fourth stream, man. This is bad. 6, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the gang. Welcome to the gang. Thank you for subscribing. We're gonna say her name. Hey. I hate hiccups. Literally the worst thing of all time. Diane, thank you so much for coming in. We'll see you in the next one. Tampa Bay 2019 playoffs. Scare your hiccups away. Pretty good try. Oh, I like that. Oh man. All right, there we go. Never mind. Hiccups are still here. Third period is about to start, though, between the Knights and the Panthers. Get some go Panthers, get some go Knights, go in the chat. Also, Eichel's on the bench here. Oh, wow. Eichel's on the bench. That is good for Vegas. Holy, man. That is amazing for the Vegas Golden Knights. Eichel is back. Now, I would have just not played him the rest of the game. I don't even care, unless obviously everything comes back clear. But that is huge, man. What a steal by Duclair! Rebound there, Lindell! And they score! Anton Lindell! And the Panthers get on the board in game 2. My boy, Anton Lindell. I love me an Anton Lindell goal. I can't even lie. I love me an Anton Lindell goal. Lindell is the absolute king himself. What a horrible play there by goes off Martinez's skate. Yikes. I mean, he got a goal earlier. It'll make up for that. Still brutal though. Hey, Lucas, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you, brother. Thank you. 4-1 now for Vegas in the third. We'll see. We'll see if they can come back from this one. Florida starting off the period well, just like 20 seconds in. That's the type of response you want to see. Let us know, yes or no. Do we see a Florida comeback, y'all? Do we see a Florida comeback? Now the Panthers come up the other way. Zach Whitecloud trying to kick it around there. Oh. By the way, that goal by Lindell, assisted by Duclair. Great, almost a perfect spin around pass. Now back to the point, shot there, Forsling, and that one just goes high. Trying to get that back around is Vegas. They do get it down the ice. Florida starting out this period, though, of pretty good attack. Can these hiccups frig off, man? I'm actually gonna die right now. That's tough, though. Icing against Vegas. Not how you want to start out this third period if you're the Vegas Golden Knights. Not good whatsoever. This is good, though, at the very least. Like, at least Florida is showing some signs of life, you know? Quick shot there by Florida. Now Barkov spinning around the net. Trying to get it to Lindell, and back from the corner. He'll get it to the point. Ekblad trying to get it across to Duclair, but couldn't connect. And Vegas not able to get it out. Right there on the boards. It's Mahura. Back to Ekblad. Tip puck there. Now to... I'm so sorry, guys, for these hiccups. I am trying my best, but I'll actually kill... I'm actually about to kill the mother of the person who invented hiccups. I swear. Evan Duclair back at the point, but couldn't connect the pass. Stone will just carry it out. Jack Eichel now back into the game and into the corner. Trying to keep the play going. 17:53 to go in the second. Right there, Marchessault scores! Jonathan Marchessault, 4-goal lead retained. What a pass from Eichel to Marchessault. And this game is right back to square one. Woo-wee! What a pass, man. You gotta be kidding me. What a goal. What a pass by Jack Eichel, man. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. What a play. What a goal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. So, just to confirm, that is Jack Eichel's second points of the night. Not too bad. Not too bad whatsoever. Oh boy. That was crazy. By the way, in NHL history, for the most points in a first playoff appearance, Jack Eichel has 22 points in his first playoff year. That is now second all-time, just behind Eric Stahl in 2006, who got 28 points in his first year. So, Jack Eichel, that's an NHL history, by the way. NHL history. Unbelievable. All right, that's actually among active players. It was the Sportsnet stats post that was really weird. Get the frick peanut butter. Eichel isn't looking too affected by the hit. That is true. Oh, that is true. Not looking too bad. Now trying to come up with a Mario. Quick play there, but that'll get whistled down. Crazy though, man. Crazy. Not the Panthers night. Yeah, it looked... Oh, Verhaeghe now go to the box. Uh-oh. That's not good. Looks like Vegas going to the power play here. Not too bad. Crazy, though. What an opportunity here for Vegas. 1 for 2 on the power play so far. Dabrowskigo, thank you for the 2. Donating because the stream is going to Let's Go Devils. Thank you so much, brother. Let's get you that last donator now. Let me see. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Scores. Love you, bud. Love you, bud. 141 to go on the power play here. Can we get some hype for him in the chat, y'all? Get some hype in the chat. Love to see that. Love to see that, man. Oh, just crazy. Florida hasn't changed goalies. No, or Florida has changed goalies. Lyon is in net right now. Yeah, Lyon's in net right now, but I would assume Bobrovsky's still in net after this. That's crazy, though. $1:15 to go in the power play here for the Knights. ETH with a 5. Thank you so much, Key. Can we get some ETH hype as well? Thank you so much to the donos, you goats. Appreciate it so much. And you guys know the donations go a long way in supporting the channel. Every bit helps. Let's get some ETH bro hype in the chat down below. Love to see that. Love to see that. What a king. Let's get some hype for the 2 new donators in the chat. Love to see that. Love to see that. 2 kings right there. 2 kings. Thank you so much for the donos, y'all. Appreciate it a ton. Score! Score! ETH dub! ETH dub! Love to see it. Vegas is kind of just looking pedestrian on this power play. I don't think they're really trying too much. 22 seconds to go. We'll see what happens here. Bye, y'all. See you guys on Thursday. Thank you, Jasmine. And we'll see you on your birthday for game 3. Appreciate it so much. And Leif, see you in the next one, brother, too. Smith to Martinez. Big shot there. And a save by Lyon. Not too bad there. Vegas trying to keep it in. Back to 5-on-5. But some pressure here. Carlson in front of the net. Can't get that past the line. Another shot there by Martinez. That one goes just wide. Vegas cooking, Matt. Vegas absolutely cooking. All right, y'all. I think that'll be pretty much it for today for me. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Appreciate it a lot after a run here, but I love you all so much. We got 240 in the chat, and you guys have just been absolutely spectacular and just all throughout the playoff stream so far. If you guys want to see some more content, the video I'm about to link in the chat, highly recommend you go check it out, is 15 NHL players who will be traded this offseason. A lot of big names, a lot of big stars. So go check out that video if you haven't already. It really helps the channel out. Every bit does. Johnny, happy birthday, my man. And hopefully you enjoyed the stream that we gave you, brother. Appreciate it a lot. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Sorry for the hiccups. We will see you for game 3 on the 8th. So it'll be quite a bit of ways. We will see you then. Have a fantastic night, y'all. Have a great one. And